Check 1 2, check 1 2. Yo, hello. Happy Monday, one and all. Everyone, thank you for being here. Welcome to our apparent new streaming home of YouTube. Hope everyone is having a good evening in your corner of the world, or morning, or night, or afternoon. I don't know your life. I don't know what time it is where you are. What time is it where everyone is? First of all, let's get that out of the way. It's 4:46 here. 4:46 Eastern Standard Yumble time. Who we got here? Banana Dragon, Black Ops, thank you for being here. Dusk Moon in the house. Peter the Shake Man, thank you for being here. Bill, thanks for being here. Ascendance, Dave B, Dominic Boback, I'm not going to be able to catch up. Greg W. Guys, make it so I can't catch up if possible. That would actually be really impressive. WM, thanks for being here. Skedzer, Ark, Schmitty, Greg W, Renee B, Tomas, Dusk Moon, Wind God, welcome in. Good to see you. Guys, thank you for making the transition from the previous platform over to this one. Thank you. Obviously, I already do a lot of stuff on YouTube, so it just kind of makes sense. Let's see. Pedersen, thanks for being here. 22:46. Okay. A little bit late over there, right? 15:46. Yeah, a little earlier than where I am. We've got 2 Dominics in chat right now. Banda Dragon. Greetings from Germany. Thank you, King Rexton. Everyone, thank you for being here. I'm Yumble. I play a lot of City Skylines. I make videos. Whatever. I stream on YouTube now. All these crazy things. Thank you for making that adjustment, everybody. Really appreciate it. Today we're going to play some City Skylines. Specifically, I don't want to give it all away, but we're going to be reworking one of my old favorites. Just don't look at the title, whatever you do. It gives the whole thing away, clearly. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, absolutely. I'm Eastern Standard Time, so it's 4:47 p.m. My goal was to start before 5. I did it. Hello from Norway. Welcome in. Finnish. This is almost a European-friendly stream. Like, almost. It's probably a bit late for many of you. Greetings from Minnesota. We got people from all over. Welcome, Peter. Dominic, I say it in every video. I say at the end of every video, come see me live. But now you know. Now you know for sure. Unless this is pre-recorded and I'm just clairvoyant. I don't know. Daniel, thank you for being here. Thank you for keeping everyone in line. I got the notification to work in the Discord. You're Central from Sweden? Oh, CET. Salutations from the UK. Ahmed, you looked. I can't believe it. You've spoiled the surprise. Oh, no. Reached unanimous consensus that Yumble needs to grow a beard. I tried, like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I was trying to grow a beard. It's not like genetically feasible for your boy, unfortunately. It's not like viable. We'll put it that way. I can grow a bit of facial hair, but a beard is not really an option. The thing is, I could have sideburns. I could have a goatee. Both are terrible. I'm not saying I should, but both are doable. But like the beard part is actually connecting the two with like the cheeks, and that's the hard part. Connecting at the cheeks is like genetically motivated traits. It is what it is. Sagun, thank you for being here. Good morning in the Philippines, 4:49 a.m. Holy cow! Thanks for waking up with a stream. Greetings from Ohio, but I'm a Michigan fan. Sage, they would call that being a traitor in Ohio. I think they take it pretty seriously there. Thank you for being here. East Coast Australia. Wow, we've got lots of international attendance today. You guys are wild. Thank you. J-Morph, you got your nickname fixed. Congrats. Wizard cosplay. I might be going to a Ren fair in Maryland in the near future. I live in Virginia, for those of you that don't know. I live in Virginia, USA. And there's a Ren fair that goes on in Maryland, and I might be hitting that up next weekend, so... I don't know that I should give away my position, really, but also, like, come say hi if you want. If you're in the Discord, just say, hey. Hello from New England. Hey, there we go. Ash Cash. How's the weather? I bet it's getting cold. By Halloween, it's usually like freezing rain is a possibility, unfortunately. Germany. Pixar, it didn't happen. I have a picture of myself with a mustache. Not ideal. You can probably imagine. Not ideal. I'm better off clean shaven, more or less. Spain. Thank you for being here, Enrique. Appreciate it. Rather, you not only recorded this, I had Timebots posting recommend. Yeah, I'm clairvoyant. This is pre-recorded. For some of you, this will be pre-recorded. Hello from the past. But for all of you now, this is very much live. I promise. Rex, welcome in. What's up, dude? Rex, let me fix your tag there. Hey, thank you. You really did it. Thank you, Rex. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Yumble Corp member program. I don't have a name for it. You're also a moderator, so now you can moderate the chat too, because you've always been a moderator. Thank you. Upstate New York. Ooh, near Niagara. There's a lot of upstate New York though. I want to assume Buffalo, but that might not be it. But Dad's Play 2, thank you for being here. Sage Perkins. Hello from the Netherlands. Excellent. Somebody put something in Discord about how in Romania there is a Dutch company reclaiming land and fixing the shoreline, and I just had to... Rex, thank you for hooking up everybody. Rex just hooked up 10 of you, which is actually crazy. I'm glad that a sub on YouTube, a membership on YouTube, costs less than a sub. Holy cow, that's aggressive. Rex, thank you so much. Gareth, Pedersen, Cranehawk, Xavier, Morgan, everyone enjoy the emotes. There's not many now, but I'll get more later. I mean, I have more, I just can't put them up yet. YumbleTube is the future, yeah, right. I think it is, yeah. YumbleLive on YumbleTube. Rex, thank you for hooking up everybody. Again. Guys, this is a rerun. It's a rerun, yeah. This is just a rerun, don't worry. This is not live on Monday night. September 26th. This is only a rerun. I hope the quality looks okay. I cranked up the bitrate, by the way. The bitrate of this stream is actually the highest I've ever streamed at, and that's because YouTube has such good infrastructure, apparently. Rex, you're the man. Appreciate it. Guys, shout out to Rex Connors. He's a dinosaur. He's a figurative monster, but also he has a dinosaur profile pic. Your city in Brazil, full of cloverleafs. Is that the one? Is that the one where like there's these collector lanes alongside the cloverleaf? Is that Brazil? Because there's a section where there's these collector lanes that are all connected. It's still going, guys. Rex gifted 10 subs, so enjoy that. That's kind of crazy. 1080-60, so crisp. That's as good as I can do. I can't do more than that. Everyone enjoy your emotes and whatnot. What are the other benefits? I forget. You get your name shouted out on screen. Enjoy that. It's a picture of Marty McFly. Have we all seen what's the one with Marty McFly? The Steven Spielberg, The Clock Tower. Rex, thanks for gifting everybody. That's crazy. Thank you for hooking up everybody with emotes there. Thank you. Back to the Future. Thank you. I knew it. Yeah, Back to the Future. And thank you for subscribing. RZZT. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. I make a lot of videos, so feel free to check out this whole crazy backlog. I've made over 100 videos, I think. I should have done like a video to commemorate 100 videos, but I don't really do that, I guess. Groundhog Day, H91, welcome in. The Royal Dinosaur, indeed, yes. Yeah, Rex, of course. I'm glad to stream. And I think with the quality going up by moving to YouTube and like, it just doesn't seem like a bad thing. How do I discover my mods? Gabriel, let's do that right now. That's a fantastic question. I could have planted you in the audience myself. But I didn't. But I could have. So check it out. The way that I discover my mods is literally just checking the Steam Workshop and going like, oh, I know Max Sergey released this because I already checked it out earlier today. I'm not going to get this because cinematic mode already takes away that, but this takes away the problem indicators, right? You bet I did. You think I just have hired plants in the audience? I don't know how much money you think I make, but I can't afford to hire people for things. I can't even afford people to like do my edits. I do all my edits myself too. Hi from Lithuania. Ooh, another country heard from. Literally, thank you. Pixie, welcome in. How did I discover my moderators? I had to, I don't know how to answer that. Just like the most consistent people who I knew I could trust became moderators over time. And I'm still transplanting them from, I'm still transplanting from Twitch. So if you're a moderator and your name is different, please let me know. And if you're lying, I'll be able to figure it out pretty quickly. I'm pretty sure. Greetings from Norway. Welcome in. My family is from Norway. 3 generations ago. Why am I live on YouTube? Because I want to share this community moment with all of you. Because I want to hang out and enjoy myself and like play some video game and have some conversation. Because making the videos is fun, but it's also kind of lonely, honestly. Because I just sit there and talk to myself. And then nobody hears it until what is that? Zone color changer? What? This is how so somebody asked a minute ago how I discover new mods. Real quick, my train of thought will jump around periodically. So if I don't finish a sentence and I get distracted, that's not that unusual. Don't be alarmed, it's okay. But zone color changer exists. And now I've discovered it. The way that I discovered it, I'm not gonna get this, but that is crazy though. I'm most popular mods in the last week, and I checked off mod. That's how I know it's only mods. And you can expand this to 3 months, and that's the period where we upgraded games, where we changed the game. Squirrel, exactly. Yeah, you guys know, you understand. This is how. Hi from Wales. Hey, welcome in. Communist Pingu. Thanks for being here. Dave D, what's up? Celebrate what? I don't know. Celebrate this momentous occasion. I don't know. Moments are worth celebrating. David, welcome in. I know you from the comments. I know pretty much all of you from the comments, so thank you very much for contributing. It actually makes a huge difference. I don't really do call to actions on comments or likes or anything like that, but a lot of you do, and I really appreciate it. When a new video comes out and you like that sucker and you leave a comment or you ask a question or whatever, or you decide to subscribe to the channel, like all of that it makes a huge difference to YouTube and myself and potentially my future on the platform. So thank you. Really appreciate it. I know you. What's up, Dave? I do know you, yeah. Oh, my green screen is messing up because I'm turning my chair. It's attached to the chair. Hi from Austria. Hey, welcome in. From Vienna, no less. That's wild. Beta mods are always usable, yeah. But they're usually not as well tested as their released, like fully released counterparts. There's a temporary fix for Surface Painter. Exactly. So this is how I figure out all my stuff. This is how I figure out the new mods. So the game was updated, right? The game, the Promenades and Plaza, Parks Plaza's Promenades update came out. I still don't know what it's called. And prior to that, we got new loading screen mod, which was unrelated. But I think network anarchy might be necessary, or at least a better option. Certain things were non-negotiable, like elevated stop enabler was updated, extra landscaping tools updated. So there's a new version of it. Surface Painter. So if you want to know where you can find all this, one second. I've been holding this glass the whole time, not drinking out of it. If you're curious about what mods I use, not only is this linked in every video I've ever put up, here's my workshop. Obviously, today we're going to be making one of these, by the way. We're going to be making a new interchange. And by new interchange, I mean I'm going to be adjusting one of my favorite interchanges. Don't look at the title, it'll give it all away. I'm putting this in chat right now. You can also do this. I think exclamation point mods should work. I have a bot, but I don't know if it works. It works! Huzzah! Stream Elements just put up Yumble's mod list, so that link is the same link that I just copied into chat. So whichever one's good. We have a whole list of commands, by the way. That link right there, if I spelled it right, commands. There we go. We have a functional chat bot, which we did not have last stream. There's my list of commands. It's going to pop up in a second. You can find a list of all the commands here. Stream Elements is a bot, but it's a useful bot and a helpful bot. So this link will show all of my mods that I have turned on and subscribed currently. I believe they're all turned on. Listed alphabetically. They all work in the current version of the game, and they smell really nice. There's really no downside. How did the update go? Great. Yeah, I waited a week. Corey, I waited a week, and I read Reddit, and I researched. Most importantly, though, other than those things, I just kind of went to the workshop, and I went to most popular, and I checked on mods, and I just looked at like the last week, and I said, okay, what's most popular in the last week? Oh, looks like Roundabout Builder might be broken. I can kind of infer that based on the fact that this exists. So if I use Roundabout Builder, which I have it, I don't really use it though, so I'm not worried about it. But if I needed to, I could swap out that temp fix if I wanted. Looks like Movable Bridge got fixed as well. I didn't know that till right now. But I would do like the last 3 months, because this will be a very complete picture of all of the replaced mods after the major update. You had to wait 2 to 3 days? Yeah, it was maybe a little bit less than a week for me. Maybe a little less than a week. I logged in. I had the Reddit window open of all the mods that are broken, or all the new versions. I swapped them all out in my mod list that we were just looking at. The link is in chat. I even got some new mods. You're Fired is really, really cool. I haven't actually tried this or checked the functionality of it yet. It's turned on, but I haven't really checked it. So check it out. If you're having issues where you need well-educated workers to work at your place, you can see there's 2 potential well-educated workers out of 4, and you've got 4 uneducated workers taking up all of the slots. It fires all of the undereducated people, which is like fair enough. Like, what are you gonna do? What's gonna happen? GPC, welcome in. RON settings? Oh, I don't know. I just do them one by one. I think there's a way to do that. Fizzy Juice, check in the RON description. I think there's a way to do it. Round a builder. Dusk Moon, welcome in. Eating lasagna and breadsticks. Chat, you're wild. Has everyone had dinner? I had hot chicken. I know that's vague. So anyway, it fires the people who are undereducated and hires the correct thing, because that doesn't happen otherwise. These people basically have to die, I think, or retire or whatever, in order for the balance to be correct, for the educated workers' balance to, like, rebalance. It's 11 p.m. It's never too late for a snack, Marco. Unless you have, like, heartburn, and then it's possibly too late for a snack. Wouldn't recommend it, necessarily. I'm sorry if I miss chats. There's a lot of you, and if I miss any chats, you can always say it again. Just throwing it out there. I won't be mad. Don't spam, but, like, if in 30 seconds I didn't get you, feel free to say it again. It's 11 in Oslo? Yeah. Lasagna and breadsticks. What's better, Clover stack or regular stack? Ooh, I like Clover stack for the money. It's better value. Clover stack is only 2 levels high, whereas a stack interchange is 4 levels high. All right, so let's load up the game. We've talked enough about mods. I don't think there's anything new that I need. Did I check the workshop properly? Here, let me just make sure. There is like a really cool church. Mr. Mason always releases new trees, really beautiful. Avanya with more planters. Avanya has been on a tear in the last year. Planter, planter, planter. Just kicking butt, making planters happen. Ultra vanilla. Oh my god. What makes it ultra vanilla? It's like the comments section whenever I say that you need traffic manager, ultra vanilla shows up and dunks my head in the toilet and shoves me in a locker and says, "What about people on console?" And I say, "I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm sorry. You can't do the some of the more technical things." Ooh. That's pretty. I do wish that it was like not a high. I got problems. I got problems with highways and city skylines. I want to go through and pick some other select maps and maybe downgrade the roads. Who here played on Little River? Any Little River fans in the house? Let's see this one. So Little River was a map that I went through and reworked. I made a video about it, but I reworked the highways and took them all down to 2-lane roads. All of the highways are 2-lane roads. Greg W in the house, yeah. Guys, I'm glad you like Little River because that was a good experiment and the community responded really, really well to it. I'm hoping that more map creators. I'm not a map maker. I'm really not. Like I'm not a lot of things, and map maker is just one of those things. But I can take a highway system, I can build a highway system, and I can also reduce a highway system, and that's what I did here. I just took it down to 2-lane roads. And like in the video implies, here we'll do this. We did this. I did it on stream, actually, oddly enough. I did all of the actual building on stream, or most of it, not all of it, but a lot of the adjustments were made on stream. Took a big Cloverleaf and turned it into a roundabout. Right? Like take all of your mega huge highway infrastructure, because I don't want to. I'll be honest. Look at this YouTube stream set up in 6 minutes. Thank you. Why are you selling me out, YouTube? I'm literally engaging right now. I'm busy. So the way that I don't want to start a city is like this. Personally, I don't want to. Jake Jeppesen. I have a bunch of videos about that. Check out my. Ooh. Shoot, I have a bunch of videos about that, but I can't pick one. There's one called Mods in City Skylines that goes over it. That's a good question, but the answer's already out there. So I don't care about an in and out highway end going into my city. What I actually want is a way to get on and off the highway, which this is extending the highway. I don't want to bring the highway in. I want to just have a regular connection that connects to the highway. That's all I want in this world, in fact, is like small. And then if I want to expand the highway, I will. I'll do it later. But yeah, so I took that experiment and reduced all the I took that idea, reduced all the highways down, and people really, really liked it. That's actually one of the more popular, like, concepts that I've talked about, and like that really resonated with people. So I was really hoping more map makers would pick up the mantle where I left off and like really go to town on that. I have not seen that yet, so I might have to do another one. Brian, welcome in. You live in New England. You love your downtown. Yeah. How do I find them? Because I've visited them. You live in New England. Gabriel, look around you. There's all kinds of inspiration. We'll go all the brick-lined roads, the roads with brick sidewalks, and like look at a Salem. Look at a Salem, Mass. Look at a Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Look at Boston. Like look at all those like New England hotspots. If you want to replicate where you're from, you can. Change the highways to 2-lane roads. I agree. I totally agree. Start small and go from there. You always delete the highways. Yeah, that's a great way to do it. I really, really like it. Lowell. Yeah, Lowell. I've looked at maps of Lowell and like I don't like what they did with the place really, but like it's okay. I'm sure there are probably parts that are really good, but Lowell overall looked like they tore out all the old part as far as I could tell. Stu Energy, welcome in. How are you? He hates massive highways. Yeah. His first map, interesting. Yeah, CPP is great. City Planner plays a good homie. I've asked him a bunch of questions. He's very receptive to answering my, like, YouTuber questions. He's a bit more experienced than myself. Fully walkable city? I think that they will make cars automatically. Cairo, welcome in. Check out the Michigan Left. Yeah, I have several videos that include the Michigan Left Dusk Moon. Scroll back like 1 to 2 months ago. A lot of people suggest a lot of things, but I don't, but like, let's see. My channel. But if you look, I've done a lot of them. It's not always immediately obvious, unfortunately, but like, check it out. So the one that you're looking for, ooh, videos. What's greater than a roundabout, but less than an interchange? That's a Michigan Left, but also the Michigan Left is included within. I think I literally have just a Michigan Left video too. Let's see if I can find it. I could recognize, if I had amnesia, I could recognize my thumbnails because they look ridiculous. Frankly, I'll be honest. But you know it's me. You definitely know it's me when the video comes out. I promise you that much. It was somewhere around here. The art of turning left, continuous flow, stay in your lane. Where's the Michigan Left? Oh, it's the U-turns. It's this one. So feel free to check that out if you want. It's reducing traffic using U-turns, median U-turn intersection, aka the Michigan Left. But I have it in like 2 or 3 other videos. So feel free to check those out. Jonah, welcome in. Lone Bear, welcome in. All the friends showing up. You only see 144p. That must depend on your area. I have 0 dropped frames, and we're streaming at 9,000 kilobits per second, which is actually disgusting, and I'm taking up way more internet than I deserve, is what that means. The amount of bandwidth that this stream is occupying right now, gratuitous at best. Oh, there's a bunch of them, yeah. There's a bunch of Michigan Lefts in the world. You got Super Yumble? What do you mean you got Super Yumble? Did you do a super thing? No, I don't know what that means. Super Yumble because you're streaming at 1080p 60? Why 9K? Jonah, that's the recommended max by YouTube. Durjax, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. I might be pronouncing you wrong. I might be doing all kinds of things wrong, but thank you for being here regardless. I appreciate it. Yeah, there should be 1080p's and 60 FPS's if you want them. DJ, welcome in. DJ from the UK, appreciate it. 9,000 killer bits, that's kind of a lot, yeah. Yeah, Jonah, YouTube has a much higher... The limit is 51,000? Hold on. I'm going to go into the settings, which is a bit of a dangerous game. I don't think there's any harm in showing this for a second, right? The max that you can do... I shouldn't click around in here, but I'm at 9,000 kilobits per second. The max that one could do... 51,000 kilobits per second. 51,000. A million kilobits per second. It's actually crazy. Yeah, you guys should get 1080p 60 with no problem as long as your end doesn't have issues, right? They recommend 9K is the max they recommend. Yeah. They recommend 5,000 to 9,000 kbps, whereas Twitch caps it even for partners. They cap it at 6,000. Really weird. I'm talking about video quality, everybody. You never have to see the front end of video streaming really, because like it's all handled by the medium for you, so you don't really have to address it. But yeah, Biffa 1 billion kilobits. Biffa makes great quality videos. That's something that I watch your stuff and I'm like, Biffa, your encoding is crazy. What do you do? 60,000 CBR? I do like 40 to 60 VBR, I think. But it's not stuff that I knew before doing this. It's all stuff that I had to learn to make videos. Guys, Biffa's here. Say hi. He's Biffa. Do I need to give him an intro? I don't think I would be doing a disservice if I did, I think. You don't have the game. You're obsessed with my channel's City Skylines content. Thank you. That's the vast majority, as well as Biffa and CPP. There you go. I love to hear that. How many daily drive arounds? Wait. Now your daily drive around North Dallas has been eye-opening. Oh, no. Go watch some Not Just Bikes and see what he thinks about Texas. Oh my goodness. Not sure exactly, but I can let you know. Yeah, but no, your videos are, the quality is fantastic. Like not just the presentation and the stuff, but like the production is really, really good too. Like literally the encoding, very strong, really, really nice. Take a sip of whatever you're drinking for Biffa. It's a Merlot for me, a little Merlot. So anyway, most of you know about this. The partial cloverleaf interchange. Let's do it. I'm going to be making a new partial cloverleaf with some new ideas that I have. I've also heard that if you hold control, let's see if this actually works. I've heard that you can invoke, oh yeah, it works. Cool. You can use loading screen mod in the asset editor if you hold control. So who knew? I sure didn't. Tea. Enjoy your tea, everyone. I had tea last time. A classy Merlot. It was like a $16 bottle. This is not an expensive bottle. YouTube upload speed limit. So it's not, so Ahmed, it's not an upload. It's not upload speed limit. It's for streaming. So it's kilobits per second in reference to the bit rate that the stream is going to YouTube. So I'm outputting at 9,000 kilobits per second, and then it's being re-encoded into all of the different, you know, 1080p 60 is native, but it also re-encodes to all of those lower ones, right? All of those, like if you want to watch it at 420, whatever options it gives you. Probably specifically not 420, but that's still an upload. It is, but we're not talking about the same thing. It's not the same thing. And the limit for streaming is 51,000 kilobits per second, which is like video quality, like YouTube video quality. Yeah. Howdy from Brighton. Hey, nice. Marcus, welcome in. Biffa drinks the blood of my enemies. Good. Appreciate it, everybody. Yeah. Guys, so if you missed that just now, holding control while loading the asset editor allows... Uh-oh. Oh, that's okay. That doesn't matter. Certain mods definitely do not work in the asset editor, and I've kept them all on because I'm kind of a mad lad. But if you're holding control, you can use loading screen mod, which I've somehow never done. Until today, a historic day. Biffa, you take all the time you need. You relax. You take a minute. Take a load off, if you will. What is that? Oh, all the icons are different. The icons absolutely freak me out. They look so much better, first of all. I just want to say, I'm going to go to the highway menu. Look at these dang cohesive... Like, the 3-lane highway actually looks like something I want to use, whereas before it looked all crazy and, like, different from everything else. I'm a big fan of whatever they did with the highways here. Like, whatever they did with the illustrations. The icons, rather. I see me. Welcome in. I see you, too. I get it. I see me. Thanks for being here. But yeah, they redid all the icons. They introduced some new roads. It's pretty cool. Tar Heel, welcome in. Simulation Gaming, thank you for being here. I'm going to turn down the game volume because it sounds loud to me. I don't know if it sounds loud to you guys, but yeah, 79, that's way too much. Let's go down to like 30. Oh. Pro, welcome in. May I call you Pro? I'm going to call you Pro. All right, here's the question. 4-lane or 6-lane overpass? Life is a highway. I'm going to ride it all night long. Adam, that sounds like a hit song. That sounds like a hit song, and you should take credit for it, and you should write it, and you should sell it. Are those Twitch subs? No, they're subscriptions. Guitar Cat needs 100 times volume boost. 6. Everyone says 6. Wayne says 4? What? Everyone says 6. Okay. Okay, everyone. Okay. Okay. All right, chill. Wait, how many lanes? I forgot. How many lanes do we want? What's half of 62? Oh, 31. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense, actually. Here's what we'll do, actually. I'm just going to throw this in on both sides. If we're doing 6-lane road, it's going to be with median because we all have this road now. Look at how hot this network is, by the way. This is a hot network, and it is in your area because you've downloaded it, because it's on your system, because it came for free with the update. This is a vanilla road, everyone. There's no parking on the side. There's a median in the middle. There's 6 lanes, and possibly my favorite part, the Coupe de Grace, if you will, pardon my French, is the is that the crosswalks look way better. If you observe this versus the vanilla crosswalk, let's see the vanilla 6-lane road. Yeah. It just looks way better. One of these things, you know the 3-headed dragon meme? It's like a 3-headed dragon, and like the first 2 are very serious looking, and the third one is like looking real goofy. Aw, can somebody ban... Hey, moderators? Hey, moderators. I guess I asked for it. I did say free singles or whatever. Can I not ban people? Don't worry. Thank you. Maybe they're already gone. Thank you, Q. I appreciate it. Already gone. All right. Thanks, everyone. The crosswalk looks way better, and also the network. Like, the devs have come so far in recent years, or rather, maybe the community has come so far and stepped up the way that the networks look. Because this is how the original network looked. The crosswalk isn't as good. There's no median. It's a 6-lane road with a 2-lane with a line down the middle. A 6-lane road like this is almost a highway, and it needs love. It needs to not I don't know. Like the median just makes sense at that level, in my opinion. Doesn't it? Wrong timeout. That's okay. Dog Dude, welcome in. Dog Dude, thank you for being here. Wrong timeout. That's okay. Fizzy Juice, you're back. Fizzy Juice, it was a mistake. Welcome back. Life is a great experience, isn't it? Mike Van Rose, welcome to the stream. That cat is playing guitar just for you. And everyone. It's playing guitar for all of us, really. It needs to not exist. When will I tell the traffic manager dev, okay, make it possible to have per lane? I think that's in the beta right now. Thurston, welcome in. Thanks for being here. So before we really get into this, how's the audio sound? How's the audio sound? How does the audio sound is what I'm trying to say. Is the game too loud? Is the music too loud? Am I too loud? Relative to one another. Oh, Fizzy Juice, your message was deleted because it was next to a message that was supposed to be deleted. Audio's great? Okay, good. Everyone, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate the feedback. I just don't want to get too deep into this and find out. I don't want to watch back later and be, like, embarrassed. That's my pet peeve with any content is audio. If the audio is botched, I can't live there. If I start a YouTube, how many of you agree? If I start watching a video, even if it's something as dumb as like how to clean my vacuum or whatever, just some dumb thing I want to learn, how to build partial Cloverleaf city skylines. Look at that dumb guy in glasses. It's, you know, that kind of thing. If the audio is bad, I'm done. I can't do it. The second the audio is bad, I'm like, this may have had the secrets of life contained within, and I still can't do it. Aurelia, welcome in. That name's familiar. I know a city of Aurelia. Gabriel, curious if you messed around with Snowfall. I have it. Trams come from it. That's the only reason that I use it. Slight glitches in audio. Yeah, it's something that's so, like, simple. You think resolution is more important? Oh, it's the audio for me. I can handle bad video. I can't do bad audio. It's the craziest thing. I just can't. So what I want to do here, I'm going to remake the partial Cloverleaf. I know that this doesn't look like a partial Cloverleaf, and I know that I've built it before, but there's a certain way I want to do this. 7 units? Yeah, I think 7 units is what we need. So, what I'm measuring out right now, this will be an overpass, the highway will be an underpass. We're going to do a 7x7 loop, because that tends to be my favorite value for the... Just the loops, just in general. Loops tend to look really good on surface interchanges at 7 units. Just an opinion. You're not always watching it anyway, but you are listening. Yeah. Audio is crucial in my opinion. I can listen to a whole podcast, you know, you can, without, I don't even need video to enjoy myself. I can listen to whatever on YouTube. I can listen to true crime. I can listen to an entire thing that has very involved video. And it just, if the audio is bad, I can choose not to watch the video, but I'll never turn off the audio. Like, that's not part of, you know, I don't know. I guess everyone has different needs in that regard, but like, for me, it's kind of crucial. But I hope this is helpful either way. So, when am I going to get good audio? I hate it here. How could you? 7's a good number. So that's our curve, is the bottom line. That's what we're doing. Obviously, I'm going to do intersection marking tool and figure this out later. But what just happened there is a bit of magic that I've been trying to perfect. Nerdy side, welcome in. Angry Yumble, yeah. You built the continuous flow intersection as an interchange. Nice. Very cool. I hope it works out. Nerdy side is not new here. You're new on this platform, but you're not new to me. So let me break down what I just did. Let me do a quick descriptor. I knew that I was going to be going 7 units up, but also an additional 4 units up, because it looks really goofy if you just come off this and make a curve. Like, if you're coming right off this road and you just make a 7x7 curve, it looks like kind of silly, in my opinion. Like, check it out. Like, that looks silly. If the loop terminates and there's not a few units of straight ahead before hitting the intersection, like, that doesn't look good to me. Especially when the cars are going to be turning... What? Nerdy side. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for establishing membership on this platform. Welcome back. So anyway, the magic numbers are 7 plus 4 then. So on this side, you'll see it's 7 plus 4 is 11. So I'm going 11 units away from the middle. I'm going to go 7 units over. And it's all somewhat arbitrary, but I want it all to match at the very least. Like, if I know that I'm going to be doing a certain size, I want it all to match and come out properly. And that's cool, right? That's a good start. So that's how I got the curve. Jonah! Thank you, Jonah! Enjoy the emotes. There's only 4 of them on this platform. I forget how to add more. I think I have to wait till I have more members, but we'll see. Yeah. I'm improving the partial cloverleaf, if that's the question. Parklow plus Spooey combo, so a single point partial cloverleaf is a good option too. Now here's what's different about this one. Usually my partial cloverleaf, the one that I made years ago, that has been probably my favorite intersection to this day. This one here. How many of you know this one? How many of you know this shape? Show of hands. You know this shape. I know you do. This funny looking shuriken flying across the screen. This is my favorite shape of the Parklow, but I think I can do it better, and that's what we're doing here. Michael, thank you. Michael Morris, enjoy the emotes. Thank you. Appreciate it. You build that one all the time. Well, meet your new best friend. This is Parklow 2.0 that we're making. One of the differences is that there's no collector lane on the side. Rocky, thank you. Excuse me. Great content, Yumble. Have you considered making Panavia? It's not super efficient, but at least it looks cool. And there's Jimmy. It's me on guitar, but it's Jimmy burning the guitar. I've never burned a guitar. I'm not that cool. But Rocky, have I considered making a Panavia? It does look cool. I think I prefer the turbine. The Panavia, it looks cool, but it's a bit impractical. That's my stance on the Panavia. Unless you need space for buildings in the middle. But Rocky, thank you so much for the $5. Maybe someday I'll do Panavia. I don't have a good way to do it though, is the thing. I'd have to figure it out. All of these I had to like figure out my own design. Fizzy Juice, thank you. Catch you next time. Pierre, thank you. Really appreciate it. So here's the magic that makes this possible. My old version, I don't want to place it is the thing, but you'll see that the old version has collectors on the sides, right? Check it out. I wish I could point at it. There's an extra road is all I'm saying. There's an extra road. That road that doesn't exist, that makes it slightly wider, I'm going to avoid that extra road. The one that would have gone here, I'm doing away with that. And the way that this works... Hello from the USA! I'm from the USA! I keep trying to do this, and I keep failing. So instead of doing a 7x7 here, which looks really, really bad, we're going to back it off by 1. So using the freeform road tool, I learned this on the Cloverleaf build. If you guys saw the last video before the last stream, the Cloverleaf, which a lot of people are complaining doesn't place, it totally does. Like, oh, maybe that's the issue that they're talking about. This happens on all kinds of things for me. All I have to do is click it with node controller. So I don't know what if there's issues beyond that or what, but people are complaining in the comments that it doesn't place, and I can't replicate what they're describing. Unless that's it, in which case, I guess I should just respond with click it with node controller. But the way that I did the loops on that one, to digress back from my previous digressions, is I'm just doing, instead of 7x7, I'm using freeform road tool and doing a 6x6, 49 meters. Just like that. That'll be the ins and outs there. Of course, they're backwards. Kinda. Trailblazer! Thank you! Enjoy the emotes. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm loving these sounds. I changed up all my sounds from the previous place that I used to stream, and it sounds much better. I'm glad that sound happens more often, because it's a good one. Oh, to fix this, I shouldn't even be going to node controller just yet. To fix this, I'm just nudging it with move it. Little node controller goes a long way, of course. Reduce them all the way. Make ends straight. That's it. Easy connections, and it'll look even better once we actually do the intersection markings on it. It'll look way better. So just shift click the edges with node controller. Rocky Weaver, enjoy the membership. Enjoy the emotes. Thank you. Enjoy the little hat next to your name also. That can't be understated. There's going to be a little hat next to your name, I swear. I promise. That previous place, Jonah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to be invoking names around here. I don't want BZ Bezos to come after me. BZ Bezos. Hellfree, welcome to the stream. Also, welcome to the channel in general. It's a whole bunch of videos, too. It's backwards. Oh, one of the roads is backwards. That is correct. Somebody's calling me out hard. There it is. The lane math is all wonky, but we'll fix that in a minute, too. It's going to be great. They're the wrong way, though. These are the right way. These were the wrong way. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. The way you fix roads that are the wrong way is by right-clicking them while upgrade road is selected. So it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I will recover from this. But no mods for City Skylines? Ooh, sad face. Video helped you reach your first 100,000 pop city. Congrats. Very cool. I've only gone 100,000 a few times. I'm a big starty over person when it comes to cities. Does it matter which order you shift click them? It does if you're... Sometimes is the short answer. But no, not generally. All right. So clearly we're missing some stuff right now. Let's throw in the overpass. It's going to be 6-lane road. The lane math is very simple on this. Very, very, very simple. I'm going to keep this grounded because I want to be really chill and cool. So we're going to keep this grounded. 11 units is probably about all I can get out of it. And we should be able to go 11 units down on the other side. 10 units across. 11 units down grounded. I may have to... Let's reduce that, actually. Let's make it so the bridges are actually just going to go 10 units over, because I think it'll be easier. 5 meters up has been my favorite for a while now. 5 meters up and 5 meters down. The old cut and fill method. Who here knows what the... I believe it's called cut and fill, right? Who knows the cut and fill method regarding construction of projects that require earth moving? It's very important. Yeah, Trailblazer, that's up to the console mostly, I think. Make the interchange. Do you prefer making 4-lane segment before the exit? Is it Toine? Toine? I'm going to be increasing it to 4 lanes before the exit. That's coming up in a minute, as you might imagine. So check it out. Here's the deal with this one. So that this will handle our left turn off after the overpass. It'll handle our right turn before the overpass. And the opposite is true on this side. So both sides are doing their thing. It's all good. We need our right turns from the highway, though. So we're going to go whatever 45 degrees is here. So I'm just looking at precision engineering, and I'm going, okay, that's 45 degrees. Nice. And we can get that measurement done. So now I have a node there. I'm going to use that node. And we're going to go 25 degrees off of it. Once again, precision engineering, I'm holding control to see these values. I can barely see them, but they're there. So 25 degrees off of it, and bada boom. Flip it around. It looks all crazy, but that's all right. That's how it is. I've decided that 25 degrees is the way to go in this case. I don't think it's always the case, but 25 degrees, freeform road tool, and connect it here. So now we're starting to see the dimensions of this. How many units of 4-lane road? Maybe like this many? 7? Maybe 8? A nice even 8? I'm thinking 8 units there. I'm thinking that will be the total thing of it. Possibly. Your Series X, 150 mods, 2 GB limit. 2 GB limit? Like 2 gigs of RAM? Oh. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, they're never going to... To my knowledge, at least, they're not going to put mods on console. I think the console experience is okay, but the PC version is definitely the definitive experience. Do with that what you will, but the PC version is it's so good. 2 gigs of modding space? Oh no. We're gonna do both. Zunik, we're gonna make both. This is a B-type Parklow. You're right about that, but we're gonna be doing both of them. So don't sweat it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing. Because every little thing is going to be all right. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If anyone has questions about what I'm doing right now, feel free to ask if you want. But I'm just going to keep on moving. Turn off the crosswalks because we don't really want people crossing there. I'm also going to turn off the darn traffic lights for now. And I'll be letting people set up their own traffic lights naturally. Gareth, thank you for thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. Workshop is a wonder. Duskmoon, of course I know Bob Marley. Of course I know Bob Marley. Yeah. I'm a guitar player, but more importantly, I'm a music fan in general. Like all the time. Elwindra, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. The markings on this are going to be pretty involved, but I think it'll be fine. Oh, bend isn't bad. I might do bend for this. Middle's okay. Or maybe middle. How do we feel about middle? I think that'll look best from a distance. The alternative being bend, which kind of moves it on either side a little bit. Stretched is an absolute massacre of this texture, so it's not going to be stretched, and the rest of them don't really apply. Crossing, U-turn, yeah. So it's either bend or middle. Maybe bend, but like reduce this down to, I don't know, 10, 11 looks good. 9. Something like that looks pretty good to me. What do you think? Middle. This is the asset editor. Yeah, the interchange editor. Intersection. What's the cotton method? Cotton method. You mean the cut and fill? Bend gives a bump, not an angle. I think we're on bend right now, right? I think bend is the way to go. Like, bend rounds this off also, does it not? I think that's the way to do it. Michael Morris, I'm not sure about that. I've thought about that too, but I haven't tested it, so I can't really answer. Bend will reduce the up-down. So this is going to be a very gentle curve, by the way. Cars will almost be able to see over the top of it. Look at those. Look at those lamps sticking through. I think that's the way to go, though. So I'm going to flip this one to bend. And we're going to reduce it to, I think 9 is what I did on the other side. Yeah. I can't really help that seam in the road. I don't think there's a way. Unless I turn this to flat. No, it doesn't care. Maybe 7 is the answer? Okay, 7 doesn't have the seam, so I might go for that. It does leave a bit of grass hanging off the edge, but that's okay. For my purposes, this kind of works. This kind of checks all the boxes. Except that if somebody is walking up this, they better not fall off the ledge here. Hey, from North Texas. Michael, thanks for being here. Welcome in. It is not going to require a traffic light, no. Which is weird to say because I do recommend a traffic light on this, but not as a requirement. Just as a thing that you could do. So we want traffic to enter Blocked Junction on all sides here. We want to turn off the crossings on the arterial, but leave the crossings on the highway, which is also a bit weird to say, but that's the reality. We don't want them crossing the street here. This one needs to be adjusted out, so let's do it. And what numbers did I do for this? I like the curve that we have here, I think. Yeah, that looks about right. So what did I do? 16 and 21. 16 and 21. So that one's 21. The blue one is 16. That looks good to me. Kind of a gentle curve to merge onto the highway. I'm cool with that. Oh, this too. So there's a center node here that will need to be kind of adjusted, but we have to adjust the highway first. So let's not worry about that yet. John, thanks for being here. Thanks for visiting the live. YUMBLive is the branding I'm going with for now. I'm not an expert marketer, but I think that's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Thank you for being here. Need more crosswalks on the highway. Pedestrian permeability into free-flowing traffic is not ideal. What would I do for a 5-way interchange? I would avoid it. I think something already went wrong in your city. If you require a 5-way interchange, I think there's already a problem. I'm not saying it's not novel. I understand you're asking for like the novelty factor, and I get that, but from a planning standpoint, I don't see it as like a viable thing. The curves on that girl. Yeah, I like the curves on this interchange. My goodness. Karma, welcome in. Thanks for following. Thank you for subscribing, rather. The curves on that Parklow, yeah. I kind of knew what you were going to say. Kind of, sort of, kind of. Cries in 5-level interchange? No. Eric, thanks for subscribing. Welcome in. So for lane math, how many of you are familiar with the concept of lane math and also rock and roll? Lane math or rock and roll, one or the other. Which one are you familiar with, if not both? Benji, thanks for subscribing. The poll closes in like a second. Are you familiar with lane math and or rock and roll? There it is. That's the final curve there. Mortadella, welcome in. Global knows lane math. Parklow, yeah, Verna. Ryan knows lane rock, the best of both worlds. Rodrigo, yes. RJ knows lane math. This is good. So here's the lane math. Here's the lane mathematics. Check it out. I'm going to be doing little adjustments along the way as this happens. 4 lanes. We're going to start with 3 lanes. So technically this is implied. I'm not actually going to build this into the situation, but this exists in your minds and also in your heart. So keep that in mind. 3 lanes. Up to 4 lanes. This doesn't exist. 3 lanes. Up to 4 lanes. 1 lane departs. Thusly. Oh, I didn't finish the... 1 second. 1 lane departs and squares off, and this goes up to like 20. Yeah, that looks good. So 4 lanes. 1 lane departs for a right-hand turn, because this will be right turn only by the time I'm done with it. Down to 3 lanes. Beautiful. Under the bridge, which will be high enough to pass in the future. Then, 1 more lane departs. The lane that's departing is actually our left turn onto the arterial. 10? 20? 10. 10 looks good there. This one, 1 lane departs, goes around the horn here, and then they make a free-flowing right turn, uncontested, to here, netting them a left turn, which is what all the loops are for, generally. The pop-up is really big. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't think thusly is a word? Thusly is definitely a word. 100%. I've used it thusly, and thus it is a word. So shall it be written. So anyway, then another lane merges in. Back up to 3 lanes. People ask, like, what's lane... Like, everyone acts like it's a mystery. Or, not everyone acts like it's a mystery, but it's a mystery when you don't know what it is. But when you find out, it's painfully obvious. Like, it's super duper obvious what it kind of is and what it means and how it works. So 3 lanes goes up to 4. We've added a lane. That lane departs down to 3 lanes. The right lane then departs down to 2 lanes. Another lane merges, which is the right turn and the left turn coming from this road. The 3rd lane is added, and that's that. That's the end of it. It's self-explanatory. Yeah, once you get the idea, it sounds like it's this big concept, and I guess it is in a sense. It's a big thing to keep in mind, and it's important, but I don't think there's much mystery to it once you hear about what it actually is. It's kind of like, oh, well, it's obvious once you know. Like, I wouldn't have figured, if you just said use lane math, I wouldn't have figured it out on my own, because it's kind of a community term. Like, it's kind of a City Skylines-y community type term. But once you know, it's painfully obvious. Like, oh, I have 2 lanes merging into 1 lane, and it's causing a backup. Sweet. Now I understand. Doesn't that look better? I think it looks better. Now this one's going to be chevrons, inverted, and I'm going to do the steps. I've been doing like 6 lately and been liking the results, so I think that's pretty cool. And that's what a split looks like. If you take the time to do it up, that's a good little split there. Why no 2 + 1? I don't have one. Because it's not included in the game. All of the roads that I'm using are going to be included in your game. You're not going to have to add any additional networks of any kind. If I had a 2 + 1, I might do this one, but I'd have them merge down at this point. I'd have them merge and then merge again. Shift makes it solid, nothing makes it dashed. Yeah, if somebody's asking about the hotkeys. Yep, I'm holding Shift, Zachary. I'm holding Shift secretly. It's a secret. When did we start using the thin chevrons? Recently. I'm just changing the step, so I'm not even changing the width of them. I'm just changing the frequency of them. Realistic speed limit? It's going to be 50 miles per hour. I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to leave it as it is. So, no. I don't want to do like extra. I want to do just enough. I think we did okay. This somehow got changed. That's better. And this needs to be 16 and 21. Oh, it probably changed when the angle changed. So let's do the same thing on this side now. Let's get this side all squared away. Lane math central. 4 lanes. And this gets adjusted based on the 3-lane road. Cool. So the order does matter. Earlier somebody asked if the order matters, and it does, but usually it doesn't. If you're adjusting one thing off of something else, make sure to adjust the first thing first, because you have to. I don't really have good reasons for that. You just have to. Cool. Thank you for subscribing, Paul. Paul Corrigan, welcome in. Had I already done that? I guess I'd already done that. Everyone, I was going to have a new video out tomorrow, and now I'm not going to, but it's because I needed to, like, chill today. Do you ever just need to chill? I kind of needed to chill. I kind of had to do other stuff. Yeah, it should be really clean by the end. That's the big idea. Now the beauty of this is we just grab this pre-made situation here. Boom. It's already adjusted. Thin chevrons applied. All the markings are identical. All the little changes that I made, all the little moves, still applied. Awesome. Awesome. These get shifted. It's like that. What's wrong? No? Am I not streaming? I can literally see myself streaming, guys. It's cutting out. The audio or the video or the whole thing? Video had stopped. Oh no. Nothing's changed on my end. It doesn't even register dropped frames. Yeah, guys, it's not out for everybody, just so you know. I pushed the button for annoying Europeans, actually. I literally have a button off to the side that says Bother Europe. And generally, I don't push it. Generally, I just put out a new roundabout video, and that usually does it. Audio? Augie, thank you! You found me! Augie, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for making your way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and you're homebound. Home free. Homebound. Everybody loves roundabouts. Apparently I'm European. Nerdy side, you actually are European if memory serves. Am I wrong? I believe you are. Sup, Yumble. Thank you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Super chat, indeed. Yeah. Yeah. No, the issues weren't for everybody, so that can't be on my end, unless it is, and I'm just terrible. Which might be the case. I don't know. I don't know nothing. I will say about the Vanilla Highway, they drew the lines. The line texture is, like, not quite in the right place. And it shows. You can see it. No, everyone does love roundabouts, but I'm adamant that roundabouts are not always the best solution for everything. And that came from a place. That whole journey started because I used to overuse roundabouts. And I always thought that it was like that's the way to do it. That's the best. That's the catch-all. And I was kind of dismayed when I realized that it wasn't the catch-all. And then I was like, well, I don't know. I still have all these people commenting the answer is to make a roundabout when sometimes it isn't. And that's really all I've ever said, is that roundabout is not always the best solution in like a high capacity junction. A valid argument to that is, oh, well, the mistake happened somewhere else. You should always have a low enough traffic flow that a roundabout works. And that's a fine stance. But that's not really what the, you know, that's not what I'm saying. What I see is people posting on Reddit, like, help me fix my city, or people posting in the Discord, help me fix this. And there's a big roundabout in the middle of it, and there's also other issues. And maybe the roundabout would work if you fix the other issues, or maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know. That's not for me to say. This one's actually stripes, oddly enough. So let's do the stripes and angle them appropriately. Wolf Girl, welcome in. I don't see your name, but I see people yelling at you. There you are. I pushed the Annoy Europeans button. Exactly. This is backwards. No, I just like to... I just like to be a realist about it. And, like, some people got it, and some people said that I'm wrong, and a lot of people actually said, "Yeah, I know. What's your point?" And it's like, oh, well, that's kind of mean. Yeah, everybody knows that. What's your point? Roundabouts aren't a catch-all solution. And it's like, not everybody knows. Elias, thanks for following. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome in. Thanks, Wolf Girl. Thanks for being here. Roundabouts have strip signs at the entrances. I've never seen a backed-up roundabout in the U.S. I've only seen videos of backed-up roundabouts in places that use them more prevalently, which makes sense, right? Zero Squad, thanks for subscribing. Welcome in. I think I already did these. We got a subscribe train going on here. John, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. But yeah, roundabout is a very good traffic tool. A traffic light with asymmetrical roads with multiple lanes can beat it. And that's okay. Both of those things are okay. It's fine. It's not like an attack on anyone's personality. It's just like it's just a thing that I learned and then was able to replicate over and over and over and over, and like decided to tell people. No Discord shortcut. There is. Exclamation point Discord? It's the first one I made, I thought. It should show up. It should show up. Check in the commands, Daniel. Let me know. Morgan, you discourage yourself when you take a long time. It doesn't work. What? I might have spelled Discord wrong. One second. I'm going to fix it right now so that we have that, because that's actually kind of crucial. It's crucial, everyone. It's crucial. A lot of you are probably in the Discord is the other fact. Chatbot, chat commands, custom commands. Discord is turned on. I don't know. Unless the whole bot stopped working, but that I can't really fix right now. I can't troubleshoot that. No, it's Discord. Bot has left the chat. Well, that's okay. That's all right. I can't troubleshoot it right now. Daniel, it's not, you know. Yeah, guys, stop. Stop spamming, please. It's okay. So I think I've done all of the node controller adjustments that need to be done. Disk roundabout, yeah. Yeah. It's there. It's not... It's set up well, I promise. I did everything I could. Oh yeah, how much of a tab should we have on the end of this, do you think? Maybe just that much? How long is that? 8, I hope? If it's 8, that would be perfect. 8 units it is! Huzzah! Once again, it will have 8 unit extenders on all sides. Is this a square? It totally is. Sweet. I wonder how big this is compared to the original one. So the perfect parklo, quote-unquote. Oops. Very similar in size, though possibly thinner. But this one doesn't have tabs on the ends is the difference. It's the same but different. That's all I can say for sure. Same but different. So these are going to be the toughest markings. And also here's the lane math. Here's how this works out. A lot of you have probably seen how this works, but that is it right there. That's the secret of the parklo. That's the magic. Nerdy, it's okay. No, 2 different accounts. Cobus, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. Skype, but better. Like Teams? I don't know Teams. Alexander, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. Guys, if you're new here, feel free to check out my extensive backlog of Cities Skylines videos. Not as extensive as some, but I've got like at least 2 years of decently made stuff up there. At the beginning, it was slightly less decent, I'll be honest, but... Bardos, welcome in. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. Yeah, Discord is good. It's the best place to keep in touch, not during a live stream, basically. Yeah, that's the mojo. That is the mojo. These markings are all on point. I think the highway is done. Oh, the heights aren't done, though. 1 second. 1 second. Here's what I'll do. Let's just draw a road that's +5. Because that's all we actually need. And then these are the high point. Oh, it's already +5. We need a low point. That's what's going on. I forgot about that entirely. I was going to do it earlier, and then I just totally didn't. It would be really, really nice if we had it directly in the middle. If I could see... Here, let's try and do this. Like a line right in the middle of the whole thing. Yep. And then these could be directly across, maybe? How long is that? 9? Yeah. So I'm just kind of manipulating where the nodes are to get a better result, because we're going to end up lowering these nodes down. All these nodes here are going to go down to... Ooh, or should it just be the dead center? Let's actually do the dead center instead. These are the ones that are going to go down to -5. Yes. Control-Shift-Click to reduce the speed of the roundabout itself. Yeah, I agree, yeah. Just take it down like 5 kilometers per hour, 10 kilometers per hour, 5 miles per hour, whatever. Take the roundabout down a notch and it may work better. I have indecent stuff. Cuboid. It's neither the time nor the place. This is where the highway will flood in high terrain. If that were a mechanic in the game, yes. It's not a mechanic in the game. I'm not going to account for it here. But what I'm doing here is replicating the cut and fill method. I brought that up like 20 minutes ago. Cut and fill is the concept that rather than having... In an overpass situation, rather than having one 10-meter road and one 0-meter road, you instead take that same difference and just do, like the high road can be 5 meters high, and the low road can be -5 meters. So that difference is maintained, and the reality, that's what it means in City Skylines. In real life, what it means is that you're cutting Earth from this point and using that Earth to fill in these overpasses. So using them to fill up the road leading to the overpass. So you get that elevation by removing the soil from here and putting it here. That's what it is. Zach, thank you. I appreciate it. I practice a lot in reality. The trick with City Skylines is just play all the time. 4.5% is a fine grade. That is a fine grade of grade-ishness. 3.7 is also fine. Yeah, that works for me. So this is network... What's it called? Network something? Network multi-tool. And it tells you the grade that your roads are. So the change in height over time is probably what grade is. I think that would be the best description. And you want it to be below 6%. The US dictates like 6%, I think, is the way that we generally want to do it here. It may be different in other places. But on our interstates, a 6% grade is the maximum. I think bend is the way to go. Yeah, bend. Bend, and then I turned it to... Oh, yeah. 7. Bend. 7. Oh, man. Why are you doing it? Why are you doing that? How can I fix it? It's because of the bend, huh? Oh, well, I fix it. Take them both down to 5, maybe, and call it a day. There might be something that... There might be just numbers that I can't use there. But yeah, that all looks pretty good to me. Except for the line in the pavement, but I don't think I can fix that. 5. We'll just do 5, and like if people want to fix it, they can. But like overall, that looks quite good to me. We haven't done the complicated markings yet, but that's okay, Helen. That's okay. We're gonna be going back over this at the end, and by that I mean we're not even halfway done with what I have planned for today. 2 to 3% for trains, right? Yep, Dave. Yeah, even trains are so heavy and so like resource consuming to get up to speed. They're so slow to accelerate that yeah. The signs on the highway right behind the overpass, that wouldn't fly. The signs on the highway, no, it wouldn't. Yeah, but I can't. Yeah, in real life they would go here. I would bet dollars to donuts that in real life your highway signs for this split would go on this side of the bridge. I believe it. Can I please check stream out? No, I can't. I can't troubleshoot right now, guys. I'm streaming. It's also linked here on the page that we're on, everybody. Just to be clear, it's linked in on my about page as well. It's linked all over my YouTube. The bot is just nice to have around. But please don't freak out about it because it's here as well. The Discord link, Instagram, Twitter. It's okay. It's okay. I promise. I promise. So I think I already did the things here, didn't I? Yeah. Cool. So we got the lane markers. We have to reflect that change with some paint. Did everyone find the links that they want? Because they're there, I promise. I swear it. On my about page. Your donation still didn't show? Your donation... I don't have a way to donate on YouTube currently. I literally don't have a way to donate on YouTube. So that's not a problem with the thing. I appreciate it. I don't know... I just don't have a system for donations on YouTube. I didn't intend to set one up. If it's a super chat, it should appear. Highway in your city. Yeah, but the super chat would also show up in chat. We would see it. Frostbite! Guys, Stream Elements is working fine. Please, I can't troubleshoot right now. Please. But Frostbite, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yeah, Stream Elements is working fine right now. It's literally working fine. Alif, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. Thank you. Tyler, thank you for the 0.79 euros. Thank you, I appreciate it. That should pop up in a second as well, but I see it in chat too. Neil, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. Thank you. Guys, thanks for all the support. I switched over to YouTube for streaming recently, and you've been awesome. It's GBP? I don't know what you're talking about. Wissam, thank you for subscribing. It's GBP. Oh! Pounds? It's pounds. Oopsie. Forgive me, I've only spent toonies, loonies, and dollars. The offense in that sentence. I mean, I'm not worried about it. Thank you for subscribing. Pickle, thanks for being here. Christoph with the euros. That one's euros. I know it's euros. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Yeah, a serious subtrain going on right now. Everyone, thank you for joining up. There it is. Tyler, thank you for the 89 cents, aka 79 pounds. Or so I'm told. Repeatedly. There we go. Christoph, thank you for the 98 cents. Christoph, thanks for the dollar. Is it a dollar? Thank you for the euro. The $1 of euros. Great British pounds. Yeah. Once you said it, I realized it was pounds. Guys, thank you for all the support. I appreciate it. Trailblazer, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't see the benefit of streaming on Twitch anymore, personally. I just know that I fired up stream the other day, and I was like, I might as well try streaming on YouTube. And I did, and it went really well, and I was happy with the service, and I was happy with what everyone thought. Like, I had a good time. Everyone else seemed to have fun. So unless there's some big reason that I'm not considering, I am partner on Twitch, but time has proven to me that there's no actual special treatment for like partners on Twitch. Not that I want special treatment, but that would be the reason, is what I'm saying. Nerdy Side, thank you. Do these US dollars prove that I'm not European? I don't know. Nerdy Side, I'm not convinced. John, thank you for the €5. Thank you. John, thank you for the $4.92. I like how it automatically does the conversion, so I don't have to deal with it. That's really good. But it also is interesting to see what currency everyone's using. Nerdy Side, thanks for the $2. USD. USD. The one and only. Thank you guys. Everyone has made the transition to YouTube really, really seamless, honestly. It's been great. Really appreciate the support. Biffa currency moment. Pounds. Nice. Who here is familiar with intersection marking tool? I use this a lot. A lot. We're going to do something interesting here. Not super interesting, but something slightly interesting. This is going to be pavement. And we're going to add a little bit of curb. Is there a curb? No, I can't do curb on this. Well, we can always do corner radius and make it a little less crazy. Helen, thank you for the 90. Is that 90 cents? No, wait. SEK $10. SEK? Brian, thank you for becoming a member. Everyone, you all have such interesting and unique currencies, and I'm not sure what they are. I failed at pounds immediately. If that's any. Dreadful, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. Pantomas, thank you for the 222 in euros. We do not accept coins of any kind. We do not accept any crypto. Pantomas, welcome in. Thank you. And Vodka Lime Soda, thank you for the €5. You've spammed enough to actually contribute real money. You've hit your you've hit your spam quota for the day. Is that what you're saying? I'm glad it worked out. Bali, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. Forgive me if I pronounce anyone's name wrong. I'm really I'm doing my best. I swear. I swears it. 0.4 is good. Peter, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. Now I'm gonna copy this pavement. Yeah, we'll copy this pavement and move it over. Simon, thank you for subscribing. £5. Shoot, did I say euros? Oh, shoot. Dang it. I can't tell the difference between a euro and a pound. The L looks like an E. Is the L even an L? Pantomas, thank you for the 218 converted. Duplicate fill and make curb? Yeah. Yep. Oh, I'm doing it. I'm on it. Vodka, thank you for the $5.63. I can't mess it up if the conversion's already done for me. Big brain. Big brain. Just wait for the stream elements to convert it for me. Is going to be the way to go from now on. Kakonzi, thank you for the plain $10, which converts to 207. Thank you for the 207. What is PLN? And Helen, what was? I'm sorry I missed yours. What was SK something? I'm not a worldly person, everyone. I'm just a small town girl living in a lonely world. All right? I would have taken the train, but there was only a highway, so I took the highway going anywhere. Kroner. Oh, cool. Daniel, why are you mad? 2 planned dollars that will become 10 after a few decades, as long as my investing strategy is good, yes. Polish zloty. Oh, cool. Plain dollars. Say the amount. No need to name currency. But it's so funny if I try. Are you not having fun with me attempting to guess the currency? Germany. Oh, goodness. Such a diverse set of currencies that everyone has access to. Or, I mean, you probably live in the place that uses it. But that's wild. Helen, I thought you were... Helen, you're US. You must have done something to convert that. I could be wrong. But I sense that you might have done something to make that conversion. Rip our economy. Yeah. Yep. All kinds of currencies are looking real strong in here right now. US dollar looking real looking real weak. That's funny. You're not in the US. Oh, okay. Because I remember you were on the East Coast at one point. But that must have been temporary. What do I know? I just don't know. It's after midnight. Yeah. MNH48. If that's the case, hiding live chat showing again should clear the older chats. Oh, yeah. I mean, refresh your screens. Guys, whatever issues you're having, it's not on my end. Not to brag, but like my stuff would tell me if it were not working right. Now this is some trash. I'm just gonna put a curb here. Yeah, we'll just do that. You're just disallowed. You're just entirely disallowed from driving out into traffic. Thank you. Good try, but please don't also. Now, one more set of things that I want to do here. Let's do a solid marking here. Just to kind of finalize that a little, and we'll copy that same solid marking over to these. Penderson, thank you for the NOK $10. It's not okay. Here's $10. If anyone's actually trying to learn currencies in here, please disregard everything I'm saying, because everything I'm saying is going to be wrong. NOK, or Northern K. Nokias. That's a good guess. Yeah, this is going in the Steam Workshop, everybody. All the work that we're doing right now is going in the workshop. I promise. I promise. It's going in the workshop tonight, in fact. Oh, I forgot stop bars. Dang it, I forgot stop bars. Ugh. Silly me. I also forgot crosswalks. Man. Is it worth even doing anything with that? Should I cut this or should I not? Let's just cut it. Let's just do it. Don't be lazy. Cut lines at crosswalks. Yeah, that works. Looks a bit weird. Oh no. Does anyone know how to ban people from chat? I don't know why I'm doing gestures, but because I'm not actually sure how to do it. I'll be honest with you. If there's any way, I guess the answer is just hiding the person from the channel, and that's fine. Is YouTube known for having stupid bots? I guess it probably is, isn't it? Dang. Dang. I kind of want to undo what I just did because I liked it better before. So what we're actually going to do is update this one. Everyone, I'm sorry if the bots bother you. I don't associate with them. They're not here with me, okay? I didn't bring the bots. Just the one, the Stream Elements bot. It's the same bot as before. Weird. Yeah, that's bizarre. Low skilled, no, don't ask. Don't ask them. Yeah, report them. Yeah, you know. It's okay. I think the mods got it. I think we figured it out. Are there other stop lines that I'm forgetting? I don't think so. I think everything else is free-flowing. This is free-flowing. This is free-flowing. These are not, so they have to stop. Neither is this one, so they have to stop. That's all good. But this one has to stop. These don't. Oh, I forgot the crosswalk here. I'm going to leave that just as it is, I think. Just as it is. Paste it in. Rotate it to perfection. Perfección. That looks good to me. I don't know. Is that good enough to put in a city? What's everyone think? I'm gonna put the stop bar, and it's malleable for later. This one, I'm not gonna set up anything on it. I could put yields if you want. Shark teeth in the crosswalks. Magnifique. Shark teeth on the crosswalks. That I can do. I'll oblige. I'll oblige on that one. I agree. So shark teeth. Paste it. Looking good. I think it'll be faster if I just do this and just make it happen. All right, any other things we can think of? Stop lines, shark teeth, crosswalks. It's weird that the crosswalk lines up with the shark teeth. When did I make my first YouTube video? April of 2020. Pandemic was like coming online hard, big time. And I decided that I wanted to start doing YouTube because I had time. What wine? It's a Merlot. Josh. It's a Josh Merlot 2020. I know you can't see, or I know you can see through it kind of, but it's because there's a lot of green on the screen. Shark teeth. No, the shark teeth is for the cars. The shark teeth is saying yield to pedestrians. We don't really do that in the US is the thing. Like we rarely, that symbol exists, but not at crosswalks generally. Stop bar across all 3 lanes. No, these do not need to stop ever. Add some trees? No, well, this is for the workshop. You can only add like 30 trees, and if I add more, it crashes. It becomes unusable. Did I forget anything? Is there any, are there any things that I forgot on this? Wrong side? I can't pick. I can't pick. I don't have a way to choose. There should only be shark teeth on the side. Well, that I can work with. That I can work with. But yeah, I can't choose what side the shark teeth are on is the crazy thing. I guess I have to delete that whole entry, huh? Oh no, what did I just delete? I just deleted something and I don't know what it was. Ugh, I'm just gonna update it on this side. Well, that one's correct. So just this one over here. Delete that. And then re-add it here and then paste it in. Any complaints about that? Is that better? I will take your feedback, but I hope we're close. I'll be honest. Looking good. Looking good. That's a good looking node. If I do say so myself. If I didn't node any better. Jesse, welcome in. The pedantry council is satisfied. Yes. Shallow and pedantic. Make right turn of 6 solid mark. Right turn of 6 solid mark. This? No, that's a split. Is what that actually is. That is a split. Just like on this side, how it's a merge. Having a ton of problems with death waves. Is there a mod? Yeah, life cycle rebalance revisited would fix it. Other side has a stop bar across all 3 lanes. Right, this one has to stop because there is a... So here's why. Because this blue line conflicts with all 3 of these lanes. That means all 3 of these lanes have to stop if there's a car turning left. Really, this one should yield. But that is why there is a complete stop bar across this side, because this conflicts with all of them. That's why there's not a complete stop bar over here, because 2 of those lanes are free-flowing. Yeah. No, I've messed with this a lot. I've looked at this specific marking for the last couple years, actually. Pretty much since intersection marking tool came out, I've been rationalizing how much time I spend on this poorly. I spend a lot of time doing this. Kind of a lot. Is there a sidewalk? There is. Yep, they're going up, they're going over, they're coming down the other side, they're crossing. Baller. This is the new and improved. I don't know if it's improved, but it's definitely the new Parklo is what I'm going for. Just a newer, like, more streamlined thing. But does that look good enough to put in a city? Just needs a Starbucks entrance? Yeah, you can get into the Starbucks here. We'll put a little driveway right off the ramp. It'll be real convenient. Chevron rotation direction matters. Yeah, the chevrons have meaning. It's for a merge or a split. Needs trees. Well, I'm putting it in the workshop. Those signs would be before the bridge. I agree. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do to change that. That depends on where the node is, and the solution to that would be, regrettably, yeah, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. That's too insane. I'd have to push this node all the way back to here, which is just nuts. Chevron encoded. Chevron encrusted, even. Shift the 2-lane highways to the left. They are shifted to the left. That's why they go straight through. They already are. Look at that. I did it. I did it. I did it on both sides, even. What else we got? Do it again. Let's do this. YouTube comments live. Let's do it. I got you. But it's useless. Oh, there's a mod that can change it? Oh, interesting. Not have 2 sets of signs, one before the bridge, one just after? No, because it's dependent on where the nodes are, and the nodes will always happen at the split. So I don't have a way to like do that, is the thing. That's okay. I think we got it. So I'm about to make the A version of this. For those of you that missed the beginning of this, you're going to see how we do it in a second. I think this is the good side. How many of you have uploaded an asset to the workshop before? How many of you have done what I'm about to do? This is about to go up. You'll all be able to use it once it goes up, as long as I do a good job. I think it's done, yeah. I think I'm all out of stuff to do to it. It's not localized to the US or anything. The markings are not like US standard. It's just generic. Everything's generic. It's as good as it can be for all kinds of different places and whatnot. Never? Check it out. I can't add a fence, Mars. I don't think I can, at least. Maybe I can, but I don't want to complicate it. Sheik, welcome in. Hello. Thank you for your help the other day on talking stuff out, setting stuff up. Cuboid, you've put stuff on the workshop? Cuboid is like one of the foremost modders currently, but also in City Skylines history, I would say. Cuboid is a legend, but you didn't hear that from me. I said he's okay, I guess, if he asks. He's all right. He's fine. It's okay. So check it out. Here's the way this works. We have to take pictures first, which is why I've been doing this with the camera. Eye is itchy. You can't change where the signs are located. No, I can't change where the signs are located. No, they're built into the road, and it's dependent on where the split happens. What is this one? This is the thumbnail shot. Okay. That's the in-game thumbnail. And then this one is the info shot tool. There we go. Rex, welcome back. I'm sorry about your interwebs. So let's do this. Save asset. It's going to take a second, but it's very important we do this. Add a left turn. You can left turn anywhere on this. This is a fully directional interchange. You can even turn around on it if you want. I made an interchange where you can turn around if you want. It's up to you. It's not the perfect parklo. It's the... Maybe it's like the 2022 parklo or something like that. Because no doubt I'll have a better one in a couple years. Rex in the house. Cuboid, no, you can't turn around on this. Everyone else can. Tight parklo? I'm not sure. I don't know what makes it. It's like a parklo without collector distributor roads on the sides, but like I don't really know what to call it beyond that. Call it like YUMBL parklo. I'll put my name in the title. How about that? Well, this is a parklo B version. Yumble Parklow. Maybe we'll capitalize the C. Parklow to go. Parklow on the go. Boo! Yeah, Q, you're going straight. You're going to Funky Town. It's a compact Parklow is kind of what it is, isn't it? Yeah. Parklow, low. Cuboid is a giant. Yes. Paradisiacal? I can't pronounce that. John Beach, what are you doing to me? I can't say that. Post-COVID Parklow. Kinda. Yumble Parklow, and then maybe in parentheses B version. So I'm going to do the A version in just a second is what's going on. Yumble. Maybe it's Yumble's? Question mark? Yumble's Parklow, or is it Yumble Parklow? Yumble's Parklow B version. Sorry if that's not very snappy, but I think it's pretty good. Adam, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Can I add a left turn on the slip ramp? There's a left turn everywhere. Can I add a left turn on the slip ramp? No, the left turn happens after. That's what the loop is for. That's specifically what the loop is for. This has all the turns. I swear. It has all the turns. You can turn in all directions with this. Anywhere. Oh, should I put B4? I'm just gonna put B version. It's okay. I'm not gonna do the full designation. It's the full Parklow, but the B version. I think that's okay. Archipelago? Archiparklow? Archipelago Parklow? Yeah, no. You guys are missing. How good is it? G-Man, the best. This is the best interchange. I bet my life on it. It's the best service interchange. Let me qualify that. All right, Yumble's Parklow B version. Did we get it? Is this person bannable? 1 second. There we go. I got it. Yeah, that's crazy. Where's the stunt ramp? If only. All right, Yumble's Parklow B version. Yumble's Parklow B version. Does that look good to everyone? You've reported them? Okay, good. Once it's uploaded, I'm not going to change the name. It's immortalized. I think it's good. Yumble Terrific Parklow. Yes, send it. Me neither, Rex. I just did hide. How hard is it to adjust the road so they don't meet at 90 degrees? No, this is very similar to the one on Little River, actually. This is nearly identical, though a little larger. It is coming in at 90 degrees on that one as well. Cool, let's do it. Save. Yumble's Parklow B version. We're going to quit to menu. Assuming this worked, hoping this worked. Should I test it out? I don't want to test it out. Do you guys want to test it out? How about I shoot first, ask questions later? If anyone in here is playing City Skylines and they want to try this, feel free. And I'm going to start working on the next one. What's the yes to should I test it out? Well, I want to start building the next one is the thing. Test it? Ah, man. Okay, we'll test it. It is the right thing to do. It just takes time. Already grabbed it? It's not in the workshop yet. You didn't already grab it. That's not true. Grabbing some grub? Rex, enjoy the grub. Let me make sure. So I'm not actually going to load it, but I'm going to check to make sure that this exists. Load asset. Testing is for suckers, yeah. I know. Don't ask questions if you don't want the answer. You're not wrong. Also, the load menu isn't coming up. Oh, there we go. Last modified. Yep, it's there. It's saved. It's saved. It's good to go. So this is a B Parklow. And let's quit to desktop now that it's saved. How's everyone's day going? Dominu, thank you for being here. Thanks for subscribing. What does Parklow mean? That's a fantastic question. Partial cloverleaf. So it's like a cloverleaf, but with only 2 loops. is essentially what it boils down to. Cloverleaf, 2 loops. Luis, thank you. Oh, Louis, hey, man. Welcome over. I recognize that name, if I'm not mistaken. Clicked along with me. Did it the real man way? What does that mean? What are you describing? What are you stating? We're going to load up Interchange test map real quick and make sure it works. It works. The B is where the loops are, right? So the loops are always going to be in two diagonal quadrants for the way that I build it. It's either going to be these two or these two. B occurs in one of them. I can't say which because it depends which way the highway is going. So if you're looking down the highway, a B parklow means that there is a loop on the left close side and the right far side. I'll show you in a second. This isn't going to make sense until I actually load the game. So interchange test service interchange, yeah. Oh, good call. Yeah, there's a whole Wikipedia entry about partial cloverleafs. That is true. That is very true. How'd I figure it all out? G-Man, researching, learning, watching videos, reading Wikipedia articles, reading papers on stuff. Some real academic junk. Internet. Internet is the entire answer. Yes. So we're going to make the A parklow in just a minute. My PC configuration is in my About page, but it's an 8700K. So it's an i7 8700K processor and a RTX 2060 GPU. 48 gigs of RAM. Shouldn't A be after the crossroad and B be before? No, that's not how it works. Ooh, I wonder what they said. Do you have a background in city planning? No. I have a background in loving city skylines. I loved city skylines before I was good at it. And then I started streaming it on Twitch. And then I just surrounded myself with like City Skylines community and asked a lot of questions and eventually learned enough to start like putting my own spin on things. And once I did that, I realized, oh, there's a whole like world of intersections and interchanges, and that's really where I've made my mark on the community, probably the most. I wish it was A for after and B for before, but it's not. It's B for the loops are coming in after. And A for the loops are coming in before. So let's see if this works. Here's the big test. Oh, by the way, I have a super awesome spooey that's in the... I haven't advertised it anywhere, but I have a really good spooey that I'm happy with. Single point urban interchange that's updated. Did not make a video about it, but it's a monster. It's a monster. Well, geez, let's back these off a little bit more. I bet this is measurable to where I can do this. No, spooies are great in real life. Spooies are very, very good. Single point urban interchange is very good in real life. It is not bad at all. One second. 6 units, I think. 6 units. Oh. Maybe it's 8 units. I did it the wrong way. One second. I'm messing up. 8 units, and that should give us a good position. It's 9 units. Sometimes things get worse before they get better. There it is. All right. Yes. The drop in the middle is kind of a doozy, but other than that, I think it's pretty good. Isn't that what we made? Thank you for subscribing. I missed who it was. I'm sorry for that. I was too busy kind of reeling. Yeah, shout out to whoever said let's test it, all like 10 of you. I guess testing it was the way to go, huh? Because it came out kind of slightly messed up, didn't it? I have a solution, I think. I think I have an answer. Yeah, it seems unideal. I would tend to agree. It's very excuse me. It's very close though. That's all that would need to happen. I'm not going to upload it in this condition, but for it to become functional, let's take a look at it functioning. We've come this far. I might as well connect it, right? I might as well hook it up and just kind of see what happens. But no, whoever said it's because ground is turned on or whatever, that's not quite what it is. It's just how it is. That's just how it turned out. Sometimes the game smashes nodes together if you put them directly above one another. And that's what's happened. It's smashed those center nodes together. And highways. Kind of a funky node there, but that's all right. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's an over-engineered jug handle intersection. I would say the jug handle intersection is borrowing from the Parklow. I think the Parklow is the originator of what the jug handle does. Because this is based on like a Cloverleaf. Ooh, what? I mean, okay. Let's see if the traffic manager information made it. This side didn't, so that's something to think about. Remind me to double check the traffic manager settings when the time comes. Because this side is going to need some lane management, apparently. I guess I forgot? I don't really know what happened there. I don't have a reason for that offhand. The markings came over, though, which is good. That information came over. Good. Also, I always recommend having on, in Traffic Manager, you can go to Policies and turn on Highway-specific merging and splitting rules under Policies tab. And then all of the splits and merges, you don't have to manage them. It's all automatic. It's really, really easy. I thought I had it originally. Yeah, we're going to check it out in just a second, and we'll see why this is happening in just a moment. The subscription pop-out thing, I don't know what you're talking about. I can't control that. That's in your browser. I've never even seen that. Oh, geez. There's some confusion in the ranks here. I did turn on splitting merging rules, but it's being a bit funky still. And they can just stay in lane there if they want to. If you actually want traffic to make a U-turn, you would have to allow them to change. But for now, just to keep things clean, I'm actually gonna like stop them from doing sudden lane changes before the stuff happens here. But yeah, that's effectively what we're going for. You have a right turn. So going from this direction, your right turn is just a slip lane. Your left turn is stay in the right lane on the highway, and you get to exit, and you get a free right turn, and you're out of here. And that's basically it. The through lanes are through lanes on all sides. On this side, if you want to make a left, you make a left. If you want to make a right, you make a right, depending on what direction you're going. Pretty straightforward, right? Does that make sense? And this is a pretty high traffic situation. Decently high traffic, but it would handle much higher traffic. As you can see, there's plenty of space. Like, there's plenty of capacity for this. Live on YouTube's Drachma, welcome in. At least Nova. What happened? All this sudden lane... Yeah. I've seen some crazy lane changes. I think of changing lanes in an automobile, I think of, as a driver, I think of it as like, check my blind spot, like check my mirrors, check my blind spot, turn on my signal, and then you just sort of let the lane come to you almost. Like you don't like change lanes. You list to the left. You just let the car kind of meet the lane next to you, and then you're there and you go, ah, I made it. I did it. Nobody got hurt, nobody got hit, nothing bad happened. It's really simple. But what Dave is saying is true, that people will suddenly just jerk their steering wheel and like turn in front of you. EF, welcome in. Thanks for being here. You have to use Traffic Manager a lot to keep traffic from trying to exit from the leftmost lane. Yeah, of course. You have to manage these, otherwise traffic will try to make a left at the end here. So you really have to have Traffic Manager for this to work. One other concept that I'd like to throw out there is that technically this side has to yield. Like this is a functional, oops. Yeah, that actually totally works. More or less. But really, without traffic lights, that's the right way to set this up. Because this traffic has right of way, the left turning traffic must wait. They have to go up to the stop line, wait for an opening, and then they've yielded to oncoming traffic, as you do. Sir, he's listing lazily to the left. Was that Blue Harvest? I think that's where I even got it from. Maybe subliminally. Helen, thank you. Thank you for the support as well. I'm sorry if I miss any chats. I try, but John, no picture with cars on this one. No. We already took the picture. I can't retake it is the thing. Or I'd have to load it up again. If that side has to yield, why is there stop lines on the straight ahead traffic when they have priority? Because this is ideal with the traffic light. Let me show you. In my mind, I know not everyone's going to do this, but the reality, the realist reality of this whole thing, actually that'll stay. So we split the inner one, change mode on the inner one. The realist of realities, this can be green, this can be green, this can be green forever, is that this is the right way to set it up. This can be green forever, this can be green forever, this can be green forever, right? Did I miss any? I think I got it. I think we did okay. So for the first phase, it's only a 2-phase light, which is really, really good. Your eyeballs hurt? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. We're going to make it 9 seconds in a 9-second hard change. You would want a traffic light here specifically. You would, unless it's really low flow, you would want a traffic light. So on the one side, we'll do let traffic in. Let traffic in, and let traffic in, stopping the left turn, add step, stop the outers, and let the left turns out, add, start, done. I know I did it pretty quickly, but I think that's what it is. No, it's not the way I like to do it. Nope, stop. Edit the second one. We're going to flip-flop this to where that and the left are swapped. And then once again, hold on. Delete the second one and start over. So on the first one, we'll let the traffic in, and we'll let the traffic out. That's what it is. So they have to be out of phase with each other. They have to be doing the opposite thing. They can't make a U-turn. You're right, Chris, but nobody's going to need to make a U-turn on this map. If I change the lane connectors, then they can make a U-turn, but that's not priority right now. I actually don't care about that at all. Like, it's just not important for this setup here. Cool. Save, add step, and then we flip-flop these to where the lefts can go. The lefts have to stop. Those can go in. Start. That should do it. Let's see if this works. There's a way I generally try to time it. The timing is off, but the phasing is correct, though. It's pretty inefficient. There's a lot of stopping going on. There's a way to phase it so it doesn't happen like this. We're going to delete the second phase again. Edit the first phase. Let's think about this. This traffic is allowed in. This can be stopped. Well, this is the way I had it initially, and that didn't work for me. Let these in. No left turn as long as this traffic is moving. This can be stopped. This can be coming in. Yep. And then we'll flip all of the lights backwards for this one. Maybe it is this, and I've just lost my mind. This is the cleaner option, it feels like. Yeah, this is the cleaner way. Yep, I had it right the first time. Driving times and light times. Yeah, the light timing could be changed, but it's very, very close. At 9 seconds, it's pretty much where I want it to be. The goal is, here's the goal. Let me put it on regular speed. When this light turns green, this left lane gets to go. We want this left lane to be green within a second of them arriving. So they've arrived and we're changing and it's green. That's basically what we want. That's all the sophistication that this timing needs. So if I flip it to like 8 seconds, like watch this. Let's flip it to 8 seconds. It'll flow. The left turns will only ever have to stop once if we flip it to 8 seconds. So now this traffic comes in. This vehicle is going very fast, so that should turn green like right when they arrive. And I was wrong, but that's okay. I could make it less time too. I could make it 7 seconds, but there is a point where it's diminishing returns. And that depends on the speed of the vehicles, the speed of the road, and the length of the bridge, right? These are all the factors that may change why it's different on your park low from this specific one, but that works fine for me. It's just the lights are flipping back and forth between stopping oncoming traffic and stopping the left turn, and just flip-flops back and forth between those two phases. I've got videos about this if you need to see them. They're on YouTube. They're on here. The light is the video that does this. But yeah, here's what it looks like in fast motion. The cars come in. The cars go out. That's the goal, is like the cars come in, the cars go out, and that's really all there is to it. I think part of the inefficiency that I'm feeling, maybe it's still not quite right. We are going to go back and make another interchange in a second. Don't worry. I'm just having fun here. Delete this. Edit this. While this is green, that can be red. Oh, that is correct then. I feel like I usually have it the other way somehow. I don't know what way that is exactly, but there might be a slightly different way to do this. Can I show it again without the lights? Like, yeah. Without the lights, it's fine too. Like, a lot of people aren't interested in adding lights. In this case, I would turn off the vanilla lights, and I would add yields just on the traffic exiting the overpass, because that left turn is really the only traffic that needs to yield. But I mean, it crushes. Like, regardless, it's going to crush. The lights might add a good amount of capacity, though. If the thing is full, if the interchange is totally full, lights are going to be a better option than yields. But right now, we're nowhere near capacity. This is a lot of traffic, and we're not even close to capacity. You can see how much like space there is. Experiment and tinker. Fiddle. Exactly. Bay, you're totally right. This is true. Why is a day equal to 6 seconds? I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain City Skylines logic. Why is your weaveless Cloverleaf basically never used anywhere? Was it a known interchange? So it's used in... the inspiration was New Orleans. Let's see if I can track it down. So the weaveless Cloverleaf that's being alluded to is really good, but it's impractical in most places. What did I say? New Orleans Cloverleaf. Cloverleaf interchange. I might have to go on maps to find it. I know you can't see what I'm doing. Give me 1 second to like see if I can track this down. I don't see it. The principle of it does exist. Here. I think it was New Orleans. I think it's here. It's probably that right there. There it is. I remembered where it was. What do you know? So this has weaves removed in 2 directions. Another Parklow, John. We're going to make the A version of the same Parklow. So to say that the weaveless Cloverleaf isn't used anywhere isn't quite accurate, because this uses the same principle. Mick, I haven't done a DCMI yet. You're right about that. But yeah, this is a weaveless Cloverleaf. So this is the Cloverleaf, instead of exiting here to make the loop, they have you branch out over here, kind of like a stack, and you go over the highway and then loop back around. There is still a weave down here, so they only opted to do this on 2 of the directions. But that's what it is. Have I heard of a bow tie? Yeah, bow tie is like usually a roundabout intersection, I think. Kind of a squish roundabout, I might call it. Does that make sense? All right, so anyway, that exists. This exists. This is dank. It's going to be in the workshop in a minute. We have to fix it. Quit. Let's load the game. Or do I fix it later and move on? I can fix it later. If any of you want it in the workshop now, if you're building a map currently and you want to use it, I'd be happy to oblige, but otherwise, like, whatever. Or dog bone. Yeah, dog bone. There's a few different variants on it. Dog bone, dumbbell. Who puts an interchange in the middle of town? The US has entered the chat. Let's fix it now. Yeah. Would I be interested in bad interchanges? Oh, no. Would I be interested in bad interchanges? Like, yeah. I'd like to see them. I'd like to critique them. I could definitely do a video about bad interchanges and like build them and be like, so here's why it's bad. That would be kind of fun. Laviante. Everybody, fun fact, you can use, what's this called? Loading screen mod. You can use loading screen mod in the asset editor by holding control before loading the thing. Bad sounds like a wonderful series. If you have suggestions, everyone, I'll start a new channel in the Discord. Feel free to join the Discord if you want, and I'll start a section of the Discord just for bad interchanges, and I'll get to like look them up and study them, and we can talk about them and stuff. But that would be really, really fun. I haven't played Freeways, no. Vonk, welcome in. Thanks for being here. You're getting a big error. Goodness. Spangly 2, I would uninstall like half of the mods and see if it loads. I would uninstall mods until it loads and then start adding mods back in to figure out where the offense is occurring, because I have no way to answer that for you. You're just gonna have to do troubleshooting. Bad interchanges? I'm gonna be a star. No, like bad interchanges IRL. I don't want bad City Skylines interchanges, because that's easy. I've built many of them. I've built... Before I learned how to make interchanges, I made all the bad ones, I promise. Do a reaction video? I can see the thumbnail now. I've never done a reaction video. But yeah, it would be IRL. That's what I'm interested in, is like crummy interchanges that were built in the real world. Funded by real tax dollars of real people who now have to drive on it. Yuck. Okay. 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 Welcome to the editor, everyone. One and all. We're going to load my Parklow. It's going to be all smashed, but that's what we have to fix right now. Really, I'd kind of like to maybe even eliminate... Is this 12 units apart? If this is 12 units apart, I'll go for it. This will solve all the problems. It's just eliminating nodes. 10, even better. Yeah, let's do this. This is a better solution anyway. Okay. Yep, that's what we want. All I'm doing here is reducing the whole thing down to nothing, hitting make ends straight, and then increasing the highway side up to 10 meters by holding shift. Then we can just re-add the markings, and that's pretty easy. Paste it in, but reverse them, I think? Mirror them? Yes. And then flip the filler, copy it, paste it. This should fix that issue. Whatever is going on with the weirdness, that should fix it. And then we can re-add this road and then resave it. And then it goes to the workshop. Print it. Print it. It's done. Check depth. I need the center. Oh, you're right. You're 100% right. We're going to check depth in just a second. You're totally right. I was going to reslope the outer edges also. Hopefully node controller didn't mess this up for some reason. I can't imagine that it would, but... Stretched is not the move. Bend is the way to go. Bend. Bend at 9 meters. I like that. Flip it to bend. Go up to 9 meters on both sides. Looking clean, except for the heights. So let's get our heights together. I really hate that grid. We need positive 5 meters as a marker. We need negative 5 meters as a marker. Let's do this. Everyone, honest opinion, how does stream compare to watching a video? What are your thoughts on that? So, like, I release 1 or 2 videos every week. And people enjoy those. How does a live stream compare from whatever attitude problem I have in my videos? Oh, geez, it's a 7% grade. Ugh. You prefer a video? Oh, Michael, no. Different energy, but still great. Okay. I hope it's still fun. That's all. I hope it's, like, still fun for people. I'm going to leave the 7 grade because I don't think there's much I can do unless I increase the distance. Helen, I'm glad to hear it. Oh, Ryo, thank you. I appreciate it. Everyone's different about it, right? Everyone's really different about, like, the live content versus a prepackaged, like, edited video. And I'll be honest, I like making the video too, because that's fun in its own way. I get to be, like, creative and do something cool. But this has its benefits as well. Like, it's fun to just kind of, like, free flow. Because trust me, I don't want to do this and then edit this down. I had people asking me, like, are you going to release a shorter version of the stream? And I'm like, no, I can't. I don't have time to, like, edit this down. So just throw it on for 3 hours, you know? It's just like a 3-hour thing. Nightshade, welcome in. They serve different purposes. I agree, Dylan. Yeah, I agree. Lynn, thank you for being here. This is the second time I've streamed on YouTube. I used to stream on a different platform. Support. Should I add a support? I don't think so, because these are pretty close together. These are like 10 units apart, I think. I just don't want to add a node in the middle. Oh, they're 12 units apart. We could. It would probably look better. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, James. Yeah. This is the new home for streaming, so I just wanted to get a feel for how people feel about that. You said erosion support? I'm not going to add any props to this or anything like that. Following the steps are easier. Yeah, Bay. I'm gonna be putting out a related video shortly. Videos are easier to learn from, while streams are pure entertainment. Good. Yeah, Helen, I agree. That's the idea. Grab a pillar from Find It? No, that doesn't... Oh, maybe it works here, but that's not what I would recommend doing necessarily. This would be the ideal way to add a node. It looks better. It looks better. It looks better. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. It looks better. Yeah. It is a good idea. All right, I think everything else is as good as it's going to get. I think it works. None of the slopes look too egregious. Nothing looks too crazy. Like, it's all pretty gentle. It's all very modular, where you can throw that in a city and it'll work pretty much anywhere. Make the nodes longer if you want that behavior. Yeah. No, I wouldn't want to make a video of what I streamed. I agree. Yeah, that's not how I do things. So I'm going to save over the previous save of this. The already existing save. Am I going to test it? Yeah, I should test it. I know. But does it work? I know. I hope so. I can't promise. I can only try. Plan your next video with me. Zach, I'm kind of a one-man video making machine. I'll be honest with you. It's kind of a solo venture on my part. I get there, I get in the trenches, I rub my hands together for a minute, and then I say Alakazam, and videos just happen. That could not be further from the truth. I actually think about it for weeks on end before I make a video. I have a note in my phone that it's pretty long now. I have all these video ideas, and I keep like making notes on the notes and like figuring stuff out, and then I make the video. Check the lanes? Check what lanes? Hein, welcome in. The lane connectors are present. I did check that. So I think it's there. You would have done a build your own overpass? Like, just delete it and just say, yeah, add your own. Yeah, traffic manager's in there. I promise. So that's now baked into the save. As are these settings, which is good. I think it looks good. I'll give this a second. Diverging partial cloverleaf. I've seen it. The creator, I asked the creator what the benefit is. It's still a two-phase light. I don't think there's a benefit to a diverging partial cloverleaf. I was trying to figure that out. I was like, do you see something I don't? And I couldn't really... I didn't see the benefit. It's novel. It's very cool, but... It's a Josh Merlot. A Merlot 2020. Hey, Josh. But yeah, like, you can diverge anything. You can single point anything. All that kind of stuff. Dang. Do you see how this little video is behind me? I wish it were in front of me. It's poor planning on my part. I don't even have enough space to, like, cover it up. Like, don't look. Don't look at it. It's a secret. This will take about a minute. Love a good Merlot? Me too. I always said I like Cabernet Sauvignon. Sauvignon? But I've realized that they're kind of like acidic and tanniny. And I'm not that into it. So I think Merlot might be the way to go. Do I have a plan for what I'm doing another Lancaster video or stream? Riley, maybe next time. Today, I had to get these ideas out in preparation for something else. I had to figure it out, and I really wanted to make this today. Like, make this interchange. Make it happen. When I loaded the interchange last time, didn't it come with lane connectors missing? Yeah, I just showed it, LQM. I just showed that they're there. They're in the save. NASCAR, welcome in. You'd have to Google it. It's on Reddit though. Somebody did it. It's not in real life. It's a City Skylines build. It's a fantasy interchange, I would call it. Kind of like the single point partial Cloverleaf. Same idea. H91 never. I don't drink a lot really. It's not something that interests me. But yeah, I'd like to keep building Lancaster. I'd like to do a few more Farthest Frontier videos. I know not a lot of you care about that, but like I like that game a lot. 2-stack video. I do have 2-stack videos. That's true. I've done most of the interchanges, by the way, just so everybody knows. At this point, I've done almost all of them. I've not done the Panavia. Probably others too, but look at that. It works great. Now it works awesome because I fixed it. Oh, but the node changes didn't stay. That's okay. There's nothing I can do about that. That's just life, everybody. That's just life, you know? Sometimes it's not what you expect, but other times it's better than what you expect. But look at that. On the bright side, on the bright side, the traffic manager stuff came in. So that's cool, isn't it? Isn't it cool? So let's see. I'm just going to plop it in place. I want to see what it looks like plug and play if people just put it in. 56 currently. This is 48. I think I got it. The way that I did that was totally backwards, but I think it'll work. Look at that. Drag and drop. Plug and play. Oh, God. Have you all been to the Abyss before? That's some like Looney Tunes stuff where you're like, oh cool, the interchange is up here. Oh God. And then there's this massive hill that just goes down into the depths. What is that? Hold on. What is that? What's that dirty little road that I see? There's some dirty little road that replaces this. Also, are the tunnels rendered? I think tunnels might be rendered because that looks like tunnel to me. Yeah, this is pretty bad. This is not really what I expected, but I also don't think it's real. Yeah, it's not real. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's not my fault. It's not my problem. I can't do anything about it. All I can do is connect it. I think that's fine. I don't think that was like a real problem that I can fix. I'm not loading this again. That's all I'm saying. I'm not loading this interchange again. It's water under the bridge, but ideally it's cars under the bridge and not water. Just cars, please. That was really weird. Is anyone else slightly uncomfortable from whatever that was? Beautiful. Enable highway merging and splitting rules. But yeah, I'm a little uncomfortable with whatever just happened. I don't know what it was. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what to say about it. But that's how it is. Crazy. You've noticed nodes do that sometimes? Yeah, I've never seen that before in my life. Never seen that before in my life. That was super weird. Like I said earlier, pure entertainment. I hope it doesn't do that for people when they try to use this. That's all. The only thing that's not added are yields, and really all it needs is a yield from the inside. The rest of it's free-flowing. I still like doing this. If we want to allow traffic to turn around in it, this would be the only way. Oh, there's a node in the middle now, too. Oh, shoot, I don't know. Nah, it doesn't matter. Let's just leave it like this, and everyone will figure it out as they get there. Good luck, everybody. So yeah, this is a B partial cloverleaf. The B stands for best, because it's one of the best. If not the best. One of the best. There's also an A variant. Of course there's a node in the middle. You put it there. I know! I forgot that I did it, though. I did it to add the pillar. It looks better with the pillar. I'll admit it. Good luck finding where you're going with the signs on the wrong side, but that's life. In real life, these would be reversed, where this sign, this overpass, or it would be hanging off the overpass, where you can see left 2 lanes are through and right lane is to go westbound on this arterial. For those of you that don't know, this is Interchange test map. This is what we're actually doing right now. B+? What do you mean B+? It's at least an A-. This Interchange is at a bad park low is A-, easy. That's a nice boulder. There's no boulders, only a water source. Wunderbar. Wunderbar. Look at that. It's good. You dare me to rickroll you? Oh my goodness. What even is a rickroll? Is that like something you have with Thanksgiving dinner? It's an F park low? No, it's a W park low, if anything. It's a big dub. I can see it. I can see it from here. I would say you can use it with yields, but it's not the safest version, because like with yields, this person that's trying to make a left is looking down the barrel of lots of oncoming traffic, which actually happens in the US. It's not entirely implausible. This will happen where you're like, okay, there's a bus coming. Oh, God. That will happen in the US too. It's really hazardous, actually. Very, very hazardous. The reason that this is messed up is because I have my curb settings at 15. My curb height adjuster is set to 15 centimeters. Default is 30. I set this up for default. It's not a D or an L park low. You guys are liars. You're not telling the truth. You're not telling the truth. There are never CS collections? What? There's always CS collections. I'm bringing the game back up. So far so good though, right? I think we learned a lot. Isn't it a B2? It's a B4. That is a B4 park low. How about ooh, what is that? That's the German I forget how it's pronounced. But that shape, it reminds me of like a hairpin. Real quick on the quick. Dave, I see you. I can't look at it right now, but I see you. Let's go to our assets. I have a roundabout park low, I have a single point park low, I have the perfect park low, and now I have YUMBL's park low B version. Share to the workshop. Publish. It works now, everybody. We're gonna make the A version in just a second, but I do want to, on the real quick, go to the workshop and ensure it's awaiting analysis. All right, that's fine. But I do want to make sure that that everybody knows that it takes mass transit, because I am using 2-lane roads and 4-lane roads, which require mass transit. That's just how it is. It's a what park low? Snake language, what, parcel tongue? All right, mass transit. But yeah, it's live. It's ready to go. If you guys want this, I'll put the link there in a second. I might add like a proper description later. But I'll copy this so all of you can have it for the rest of your lives, to love and to cherish till death do you part. I do. Oh, Lynn, enjoy. That's the B version. We're about to do the A version. B is what I default to. B for Broncos, obviously. Cool. I'm loading up the asset editor. We're going to make a second version of that, but I'm going to do it really fast. I'm going to do it kind of fast. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll be right back in like 1 minute. We're back. Oh, thank you. Tar Heel. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome in. Whew, okay. How's everyone feeling this evening? Getting late for some of you, isn't it? US, you're still awake. It's only 7:22 in the US on the East Coast. California, it's only, what's that, 4:22? Hey. Trailblazer. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I didn't mean to mess it up. That wasn't... I hope that it's not actually messed up when people download it, honestly. Everyone, let me know if that asset is messed up. Please, I'll make it right. But for now, I want to continue on. We got to keep pushing forward. We can't be living in the past, everybody. You can learn from the past, but don't live in the past. You gotta move past it. We're starting our second interchange. It's going to be a lot different from the first. No, it's going to be almost the same as the first, but slightly different. It's going to be sick, is what I'm saying. It's going to be really cool. It's 9:30, 1 a.m. in Norway. 4 hours left to sleep. No. No. My fellow Europeans said, friends, we should go to sleep. I'm sabotaging my engagement, but I would tend to agree. It's okay. There will be tomorrow. I'm going to be making a video tomorrow, probably, and then putting it up shortly after. So all is not lost. There's always more time. Plus, I intend to stream on YouTube probably permanently from now on, is my kind of my plan. All right, chat. Who knows the dip? Thank you. Is it Smami? Thank you for being a member. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Yeah, enjoy the emotes. Thank you so much. Very cool. Thank you. Thank you. Like I said, I'm going to be sticking around on YouTube, so here we are. I don't have a good way to notify all of Twitch of this, like Twitch subscribers and all that. Thanks a lot, Lone Bear. Almost 12:30 a.m. Oh, you're still on the road. Okay, be safe. I'll talk to you later. I bet you couldn't make a train track intersection. Why would you assume that? Hey, it's Matt. Welcome in. I bet you can't make it. Is this the playground and Are We 9 years old that you say, I bet you can't make a train track intersection? Do you want me to say, oh yeah, watch me, and then do a backflip and make a train track intersection? I'm not going to do it. I won't give you the satisfaction. I'm not going to do it. That's not how this works. Imagine if I just did a backflip and made a train intersection. That'll teach you. That'll teach you to question whether I can do a backflip and make a train intersection. Well, for your information... So everyone, now we're making an A parklow. The A is for... the loop comes before, is what the A is for. I don't really know why it's called A or B. On the B parklow, the loops happen over here. And down here. With the highway going this direction. So with the highway oriented this way, it's the top right and bottom left quadrants. An A parklow, an A4 parklow, starts with the ramps in the top left and the bottom right quadrants. And that's just how it works. A stands for, the ramps happen first. B stands for, but this one has ramps after. And it doesn't really make any darn sense to me, but I didn't invent the naming convention of this device, so there. You wouldn't dare do a backflip intersection. No, like a backflip, like an IRL. Not only that, I'm 6'3", I'm not backflipping. That's not to say that people who are 6'3" can't do a backflip. I'm just saying, I'm 6'3" and I had 2 glasses of wine. Now's the perfect time to do a backflip. No, I'm not going to do a backflip. 0% chance of backflip occurring. This is going to be sweet, though. This is going to be good. I'm glad people will have the option, because a lot of people asked me to redo my original B parklow, and I'm like, well, into an A. Why wouldn't I just do this? Hold my Merlot. Hold my Merlot. Takes one big sip with pinky out. Hold my Merlot. Please. Okay. So this one will also feature this road. It'll be 45 degrees. It'll be sweet. Go from thar to thar. From hither to thither. 135 plus 45 is 180? Question mark? It must be. So let's do that. 135 plus 145 is 180. Cool. Yes, okay, that makes sense. 135 is significant because it's if you have a 90-degree connection and you want to do, if you want to split that coming off the other way, it's 135 degrees. That's all there is to it. It kind of looks like a heart, like a heart, but one half is flipped upside down. Does that make sense? That's how it looks, to me at least. So this one, we're going to do the same thing. It's going to be 25 degrees coming off a... Oh, man. Freeform road tool. Precision engineering. 25 degrees. Flip-flop. Dip-dap. So really, the only reason to draw that is to get this node so that you can then make that 25-degree curved road coming off it. Now this one, ooh, it would probably be somewhat smart of me to take the original interchange that we just made, have it off to the side so I can use it for measurements. So for instance, I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. I want to go 8 units off the back of these, which is probably this, actually. Ooh, 7. So that will continue on 8 extra units on both sides. The ramps go for 10 units. It's good to have a reminder. And we're going to have these on the ground. 10 units, 5 meters high, on the ground. 10 units, 5 meters high, also on the ground. And then the elevated piece crosses the middle. It's a bit of a mess, but we'll work it out. Shared a picture of the smaller Michigan lefts. Nice. I'll be able to check it out later. Thank you. Radians. Oh no. Dusk Moon, welcome back. Reverse teardrop. Yeah, it's kind of a... I think of it as like half of a heart, but upside down, right? Michigan left sounds like a great idea till you have to use them in rush hour. Oof. I nudged it too much. What I'm doing here is I'm using move it while holding control and just nudging it ever so slightly to get that texture not overlapping. Obviously, we have a lot of the wrong roads. We have a lot of backwards roads. So let's figure that out right now. So there's going to be 4-lane road on 2 of them. Well, I guess let's turn that the correct direction. This one, same deal. And I haven't done the lane math on this one just yet. These are backwards too. So this will be 3-lane road, and then it splits. So this will be 4-lane road coming off the other end, I guess, won't it? Does that make sense? Move it, just copy and mirror? Yeah, but how are you going to get it in the exact right position? Because this is exactly measured out. Everything is exact relative to everything around it. If you just copy it with move it, I don't think snapping will even be sophisticated enough to do it, is the thing. Wheels, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. Appreciate it. Hey, Sailor. Right ramp is elevated. I just fixed it. There's a bit of delay on chat, but I just fixed that. Thank you. Horadep, thank you. See how nice this could look in the future? Do 10 units from the node you were on? Well, that's what I have to figure out. 1 second. Let me see. So this is going to be 3 on the short side, 5 units back. 3. Cool. Back up to 3. Is that right? It seems right. But I am going to move these. So I'm going to put these just across the way, just like we did on the other one. So we're going to match where the nodes are. So those will be our low points once again. This will be 3-lane highway approaching. 5 units back. Yep. And then this one should be 8. Yep, that makes sense. I don't know how to explain what I just did with words, but it's... Someone's yelling outside. I don't know if it's happy yelling or altercation yelling. Should I go out and ask, are you having an altercation? That's how normal people talk. I know. You fellers having an altercation? That's what I'll say to them. I'm not even gonna threaten to call the cops or anything. I'm just gonna be like, oh goodness, mind if I watch? I do love a good altercation. Especially when I'm not involved. Let me just insert myself into this altercation real quick. It's a quick way to mess things up. They spotted an error in my lane math? No, they didn't. I don't buy it. I don't buy it for a second. I don't believe it, not for a minute. So this is basically a replica of the other one, but the loops are in a different position, you might have noticed. I just got confused. Yeah, this is the completed one, obviously. This one is the not completed one, but that's okay. It's not completed because it's not done yet. That's what not being completed is. And it's fine. Not being completed equals not being done yet. Take notes, please. Please and thanks. Now on this side, we do have to flip this one, change the stretch on it. There we go. Same thing here. I'm going to adjust it to that way. Yep, that's a nice shallow kind of right turn. Should be fine. Unless I've gone the wrong way. Uh-oh. Oh, that's even further. No, no, no. Let's base it off this one. Because this one's based off this one, right? Yes. Yeah, that all looks good to me. Pretty reasonable, right? Just call Professor Hugo. Professor Hugo there. Hugo there. Jesse, welcome in. Half low. What's a half low? Sorry, I'm welcoming. I thought you said hello. You had to take notes. Yeah, you didn't bring a pencil? This is kind of like a class. Loosely. Where does the left turn happen on an A parklow? I guess here, huh? Oh, that's so harsh. So the deal with the A parklow, the reason that it's different, the reason that it might be considered better or worse or whatever, is because it favors traffic on the arterial. So traffic on the arterial never has to stop and can be completely free-flowing. But as a downside... Oh, goodness! Thank you! Smammy, thanks for the $5. Do you think your schedule is likely to stay the same on YouTube as it was on Twitch? Yeah. I'd like to do Mondays and Thursdays. Monday and Thursday afternoons. And when I say afternoon, I mean like... starting by like 4 or 5, done by 7 or 8, that kind of thing. But yes, great question. Thanks for the $5 as well. Thank you. NordVPN like Hugo. Is that a... Did Biffa do that bit? I love that. I really hope he did. I hope that actually happened. So here's the only problem with this whole operation. US Eastern Time, yes. Eastern Standard Time. The problem is that left turn and right turn have to be done from this lane. And I don't have a good... I'll have to do this. I'll have to do this. I don't want to do it, but I feel like I have to do it. We're going to split it. Is that reasonable, everyone? We're going to split the lane using this road, which is from, it's from the same pack. It's from, what's it called? But I think this is the way. He did it several times? Oh my goodness. NordVPN. I think that we're going to have to split it so that there's a dedicated left turn lane and a dedicated right turn lane. Because otherwise, this whole thing is not really going to work. On the other one, we don't have that, but it doesn't really need it either. Because it already has 2 dedicated through lanes. There's no need for like an extra turn lane, unless you really need to favor right turning traffic, but you don't. Yeah, I think this is what's going to have to be done. Turn off the crossing there because it's just not necessary. But yeah, lane math-wise, I think that's where it's at. I think that's what we need to do. Good enough is what I say. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's a fine solution. So let's get the rest of this all nudged into place. I think I already did this one, kinda? I guess not. Oh, it changes slightly. Ever so slightly. Just a little tiny bit. Right, okay. Yep, that's all good. This side should be done already, I think. And this should already be flipped out. Good. Let's go through this side and get it done. Because we have to. Let's also get these all nudged out, because these are going to have to get nudged out too. Make it small, squish it. Ooh, this one seems different. Yeah, it is different. Why? Problem solvers in chat, can anyone see why this one would be so much shorter? Unless it's just how much I nudged. Maybe I nudged this just a little teeny bit more on this one. On the other one. Or it's because this hasn't been nudged yet, possibly. That's probably what it is, because that hadn't been nudged. Never mind, I think I figured it out. Thanks for being there, though. I know somebody was typing the answer. Australians taking over the stream. Oh no, what time is it? Shoot, I try to get off before the Australians are awake. Quick, everyone, get off the internet. Australia's here. I'm just kidding. What's up, Australia? Welcome in. What's up, Australia taking over the chat, apparently. Meat pies and kangaroos. Oh, geez. I had... How many of you know Blue Thunder? Prominent vehicle creator in the City Skylines community. Douglas, welcome in. Thanks for subscribing. I think I forgot where he was from once, and he has not stopped being offended since. He is from... Oops. Undo that. He is from Australia, and I think I said New Zealand once, and I have not been able to live it down ever since. So I suppose that's probably a common response. I'm like, sorry, dude. My bad. He's one of your favorite Aussies. Oh, goodness. And that's saying something, Blue. That is saying something. Blue. Q. Blue Cuboid. Cuboid. Something like that. So right now I'm just going around snapping all these nodes into position. And it already looks a lot better just from doing that. Like, that looks much, much better. This should be done. It's today in Australia. Jersey, welcome in. How are you? That one gets a 20. Cool. I think both sides are prepped. Now we just got to do this point here, which I must have already done that. Yep. Flatten the edges. Actually, make it small. Flatten the edges. And then what are the measurements that I did for these two? I did 16 and 21. Let's see if it's the same over here. Can the red one go up to 21? And the orange go to 16? Yeah. Smooth. There's a little fly flying around. Little teeny tiny fly. So this one's 21. And blue will be 16. There it is. All the shapes are done. Now we just have to do all the markings. Diaxis, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Australian highways have nets above areas that are high risk for drop bears. Oh no. I'm not exactly sure what a drop bear is. Is it an animal or is it something way more sad than that? It's yesterday in the US. No, it's not. It's always today. Wherever I am. I'm the protagonist of my own story. The only teams you really know about are the Cubs and the Bears. Bear-themed sports teams. Name your favorite. Oh, my context, yeah. It's a meme. Oh, no. I'm being yanked? I don't get the joke. I want to at least understand the joke. If I don't get to, that's all right, but... It's made up for tourists? Oh, okay. I would fall for it, but I would have a lot of fun in Australia, though. I could see it now. Cut to a montage of me being there, please. Somebody. Production! I don't have production. But if I did, I'd say cut to a montage. Are these backwards? No, they're perfect. So you can see the difference between the A and the B parklow, right? This is a B parklow, the one we first made. This is the A parklow. Where the loops are all that's changed. Where the loops are relative to the highway is all that's different. Isn't it nice? guess I can invert the filler. That's fine. And we'll copy this one. What's the joke with the drop bear, though? Where does the joke come in? It's all fun and games till the American gets bitten by a tree. Is there tree ointment, though? Can I get tree ointment, please? What is it if the loops are on the same side? It's an A-B parklow. Sounds like I'm joking. I'm not. It's actually called an A-B parklow. It actually makes a difference. Yeah, it does. Ed, you beat me to it. Yeah, it's called an AB. I don't intend to make an AB because I don't agree with it. I don't even think it's that good. I mean, it is. It's fine, but it's not that good. Can I copy this? I mean, I know I can, but functionally, can I... Is there any situation where this works out, or is it always going to be shenanigans? Oh, it works out. Nice. Good. Invert the filler, copy it, paste it in, flip, flop, floop. And there we go. Magically, the markings are looking real strong right about now. As if by magic. Now this one, I should be able to copy this filler so we get the identical thing of it. Paste it in. Oh, wait. It's this. I take it back. Filler, copy. It's not a chevron is the point. It's actually stripes. Yep. We'll do 50 on that. And we'll copy that whole thing. That can also go over here just as well. Oops, that was it. That's pretty much it, except for the hard part. Pretty much. So I guess these start working again when you click them, apparently. Bend 9 meters. Bend 9 meters. Bend. The song's a bop. Lutefisk. Oh, I know about lutefisk. I'm pronouncing it wrong, but it's Swedish. It's fermented fish. Because of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Lutefisk, perhaps. The 3+1 markings would need some fine-tuning. With control, the 3+1, there is no 3+1. You're talking about 2+1, probably? Perhaps, maybe? Possible? Just so I don't forget, I'm going to hit these. Yeah, AB parklows are useful, but I think it's generally due to space constraints that they exist. It's not due to them being better than other things. It's not that they think they're better. They're not. They just... It's when you... Usually there's a train track or a river going under. Oh, I haven't changed the heights yet either. Let's do that first so I don't forget. Looking pretty good. I like it. That had the roundabouts. Yeah. The lighted version might be a little faster, Bill, at the end of the day. The markings don't line up on the ramp to the highway. The orange node circle for intersection marking tool. The markings don't line up on the ramp to the highway. You'll have to be more specific, but I'm not sure how to... I'm not sure what you mean. I got your joke, Zach? I don't get anything. I'm just rolling with. Have you seen this? I'm along for the ride. I'm not in control of anything. I'm just doing my best. So let's see how the lane math works out here. Should be perfect. Yep. Yep. So that is the difference between the A and the B parklow. The left turn coming off the highway gets to hang out on this ramp until they're ready, until they get to queue up until they're ready to go. But that's what it is. So let's do it again. It's a very satisfying like set of markings to do, or like the whole setup is very, very, very clean. It is one of the most perfect intersections, in my opinion. In my unprofessional but somewhat experienced opinion. Go up in your comments. This train only has one direction. It's forward. I got to keep pushing on, man. I can't stop. The So Evergreen method. Just move on to the next chat. Honestly, yeah. He's not wrong. Before I do the markings, let's make sure I've turned on these. I have. Good. Crosswalks. Crosswalks are off. Good. Everything, I think it's perfect functionally. I just want to do the intersection marking tool. Too much bend, not enough width. I still don't understand what you mean. Too much bend and not enough width. The on-ramps for the 4 lanes of the highway. This? You don't think that that's like quite gentle? This is quite the gentle little curve we have here. Oh, I will tell you where I went wrong. This marking is kind of trash, huh? That I do want to adjust. That there. Throw a roundabout at the ends for fun. I have that. Thank you for being here, but I already have that. It's in the workshop. It exists. Angelo, what's up, dude? We changed platforms. Is that what you're talking about? Everybody, is that that's what we've been freaking out over? I'm going to flip out. I'm going to flip out, or I'm going to throw something up. I'm going to throw it up in the air, but also out. That's what we were on about? Oh my god. Don't drag me into this. You guys are ridiculous. I understand. Doesn't make it less ridiculous. Yeah. It wasn't aligned properly. Okay. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to... Alright, well, it's fixed now. It's fixed now. It's all better. It's all better. We can stop freaking out about the thing, because the thing is gone now. It can't hurt you anymore. Did they give me a multi-million-dollar... It was a multi-billion-dollar deal, actually. YouTube is paying me billions of dollars. Bill Jobs actually hit me up specifically to... Is Bill Jobs the owner of the Google? No, he's the owner of Palm Pilot, I'm pretty sure. He hit me up personally to say $1 billion, and I said, say no more. Oops. I said, say less, King, and I hung up and started streaming. That's how it works. Yeah, Angela, I was just over it, dude. I was just over, like, all the... There's all this, like, drama with Twitch and their users and everything, and I'm like, no. Not that YouTube is free of drama in that way, but... I did a test stream and Google, like, worked better. Like, YouTube just worked better. Literally, the stream was functionally, like, better overall for me. It's a simpler system. That's all I can really say about it specifically. It's simpler. It offers a higher bit rate, so people can watch, like... It should look a bit better. I don't know. How do those of you that are savvy with video, how does the quality look? Do you see a lot of artifacts? Do you see a lot of craziness? It should look, like, pretty good. It should look 1080p, 60 FPS, but also with, like, not too much compression, because I'm streaming at the... This is the highest bit rate I've ever streamed at. We're streaming at 9,000 kilobits per second, which is nuts. That's so much. It looks sharp. That's what I'm saying. You can't do that on Twitch. I was partner, and I am partner on Twitch, but they cap you at 6,000, and they don't care. And they own AWS, and I'm like, how do you own the biggest server, like, operation on the planet? I'm just venting at this point. You understand though, right? The green screen clutter? Is that the word you used? Clutter is a nightmare. Are you talking like around the edges of myself, or are you talking about the fact that I'm like turning the chair? Because that's just me turning the chair. There's nothing I can do about that other than like not turning the chair. See your 5 o'clock shadow nicely, can you? It's barely there. It's barely there. We were talking about beards earlier and how I don't really, that's not something I'm good at. I'm not a skilled beard grower. But that's okay. We don't have to all grow beards. It's fine. Some of us can not grow beards. I'll get over it one of these days. Am I able to donate money to people in my chat? That's not generally how this works. I think the answer is no, but also that's not exactly the spirit of what this is necessarily. In the Discord, here's what I will say, a solution to that. In the Discord, feel free to post in self-promo. If you have something that you're in need of, that would be the appropriate place. But no, I'm kind of trying to make a bit of a living. I make like part of a living. It's not a whole living or anything like that. I still have I have a lot of rent to pay, and I got bills. I'm an adult, so I have a bunch of bills. Pay for all my own stuff. And honestly, content pays for most of it, but it does not pay for all of it. So with that in mind, I can't really like be giving it away in that regard. Like imagine buying something from your employer. That's kind of what that feels like, in a sense. A Parklow living, yeah. And of course, like the dream is to be like content creator extraordinaire, crazy guy, but like that's okay. I get to be part-time at my job, and that's a benefit in and of itself, and I'm like quite happy in life right now, so I'm not sweating it, let's put it that way, but I'm also not giving it away because I can't really afford that either. So that's the beginning of a good thing. These end up splitting, so I guess this is a chevron, huh? Steve, thank you, I appreciate it. Is Discord link in channel description, as there's no... Yeah, there's nothing in the stream description. No, I haven't really figured that out yet. I just sat down. I didn't have time to do one. Maybe in the future I'll get better at that. It's linked in my About page. It's linked in every single one of my videos, except for this one. But it will be in this one later tonight when I adjust this. Wait, what? Is something wrong here? I guess turn it? Hey. No. This is just let's copy one of these. Yes. Yep, that's better. How many islands did we have? 3. Okay, that adds up kinda on the original one. I'm just kind of copying the other markings over and figuring it out where I can. You're tired because you heard me yawn? I'm not yawning. I'm up all night, 24/7 in the stew. I haven't slept in 18 years. Can you believe it? Evil doesn't sleep, and I'm as evil as they come. I've got a badass complex. I think I'm so tough in my own mind. Oh no, I forgot to add crosswalks. Dang. 18 years, youngin'. Only 18. Izili, welcome in. Izili, I'm trying a different platform. Thanks for finding me. That is evil? No. No. When in doubt, rage quit. Yep. Coyote, thank you. In the stew. Exactly. Concrete islands exist. Yep. We're making them. We're making it happen. Alex, welcome in. Thanks for being here. It's weird. The bot has been inconsistent, hasn't it? Yeah, Zeely. Yeah, I don't like hearing all the drama that I hear about on the other platforms, so I'm kind of trying to distance myself. Honestly, this works better. I've never had such a high quality stream as well. I'm streaming at 9 million kilobits per second. 9,000. It's not over 9,000, but it is exactly 9,000, which is pretty good, if you ask me. Bots are useless. Dottybot, what's up? Welcome in. You've never subscribed to anyone on YouTube? Angelo, I don't believe you. Because you're unbelievable. Everything starts to hurt after a while? Yeah. I'm trying to keep up with fitness in hopes because I did have a bad back. For a long time, I thought my back was broken. But I don't think that was the case now, in retrospect. I think that I had let my back, like, the muscles in it, I think I had let them go enough that they weren't supporting my spine properly. And ever since I started lifting, I haven't been having problems. So in that way, I'm trying to keep it together in that way. Should I just do another island here? Because this is not going to work out. I can already feel it. It's not going to work out. That was my case. I'm no doctor, but that's what happened with me. But also, I'm a musician, so I spent years carrying amplifiers around, like moving amps and stuff. For some reason, this one worked out well, and this one just did not work out well with the markings. But I think that looks pretty good altogether. Lift with legs. Oscar, I've had a lot of practice lifting with legs. Yes, practicing is important when it comes to such things. Why does the right turn have a stop line? Oh, shoot. Why does it? Why did I do that? Hold on. The right is free-flowing. The deal is the only stop line on the whole thing is actually going to be this left turn. So these will have to stop on occasion. Not all the time, but I am going to put it there. Oh, and the yields. I forgot to add the old yields. The old yieldy Yildersons. This is going to be a bit weird, but welcome home. Shark teeth. And then this one is going to have shark teeth too, but they're on the wrong side. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh, I should have yielded before the crosswalk. I yielded after. Why didn't they put the markings in front of the crosswalk? Oh, if only the municipality put the shark teeth on the correct side. I would have saved so many lives at that crosswalk. Woe is me. I'm doing the best I can with that. I can't really help that. Welcome home. It is Q. It is. All the wrong way drivers will definitely yield. That's for sure. Yeah, that is true. On the 2+1, I'm gonna leave that as is. I'm fine with that as it is. Cause like here's what we did on the other one, and I'm fine with it. Doesn't matter. It's not interrupted per se, I don't think. That's just how life goes. Let's look at it. The shark teeth are the wrong way. This is kind of a mixed one where you've got some shark teeth and a solid line, and they're just both kind of hanging out there. But I think that's the long and short of it. And all we're really trying to do is represent the marking. We're trying to represent this, just to show you. And I think it does that. Angelo, thank you. Angelo donated $1.99 for welcome home, honey. It's the Angelo. Angelo, I sent her the picture. The picture of Yumi and Aaron. Yumi and family member Aaron. Where my hair is really long. It's really weird. Good road assets that don't have sidewalks. There are some. They're all blank, though, in my experience. Put the shark teeth before the chevron? Oh, that's true. The shark teeth could go here, but then they're yielding here. That might be preferred, though. Let's do that. I think that's a better... Neither of them are the ideal option, but it is the better option. So let's do that. Shark teeth. Snark teeth. You lift, bro? I do even lift, bro. I was benching today. It's good. Does a body good. Why does it need a yield sign if it's free flowing? It's not. Oh, for pedestrians. It's free flowing and there's a pedestrian thing here. And pedestrians have the right of way because that's how crosswalks work. This one's free flowing. This one... I guess maybe this whole thing is yield, but that's really stop. I should pick one or the other. Let's just pick one or the other. Is it yield or stop? It's stop. The whole thing is just stop. There. That's cleaner, easier, better. Yeah, I think that's better. Yep, that's what it is. UK motorway sign on the on-ramp? Yeah, it's a few countries use these. It's kilometers. Do they deserve to cross? Yeah, they do. They have to walk across this to get to the other side. It's a good way to cross the highway. Specifically this side. Well, none of them are all that safe, but can anyone think of any other changes to this? Here, let's just copy it over. Let's just move on. Nice. That's pretty close. What if that was the markings? Wow, this would catastrophic. That one's not so bad. It just doesn't make sense. This one would be catastrophe. And then there's this one. Yeah. The catastrophe is over here now. It's like an MC Escher intersection. It just doesn't make sense. There's just stairs going up everywhere. To fix the shark teeth? What, these? That's the only shark teeth anymore. Oh my. Turn right to turn left. Yeah, it's bad. In this case, it's bad in this situation. It's funny. Norman, thank you. I didn't see it. Norman, I'm sorry. Well, there it is. Now I know. Norman, welcome to Yumble Corp. Why rip Newmarket? I can still do other episodes, Coco Loco. Why would you say that? Like, actually, I want an answer. Why would you say that? It's okay. Like, first of all, it's not a big deal. But second of all, none of the series are done per se. I just can't do everything all the time. Need shark teeth on the other side to match? Guys, stop. Actually stop. It's actually super rude. It hasn't. It hasn't. It literally has not. Pedestrians are allowed to exist. How will they ever achieve the utopian dream depicted in the movie WALL-E? Oh my goodness. I made a city about that once. I think this is complete. Oh, yeah, this one needs another one to match. Yep, that is probably true. You came to find me from 5B1C. Wild. Very cool. I never know. Top movie? Someone said Cars. I'm going to have to go with Cars. No. Cars 3. Cars 3. I haven't seen it, but I heard it's really bad. All right, shark teeth. There it is. I think I got it. Shark teeth to match. You're just here for the two-phase lights? Yep, we got the B version and the A version. It's just built with the same principles in mind. Before I forget, let's actually erase this one because I really don't want this one printed into the save. You wish in Traffic Manager you could place traffic lights or place a sign. Yeah, it would be nice if you could control lanes independently. That's the one thing that I really want. All right, is there anything that I missed? Is there anything else that this needs? I'm thinking no. I think we got it. It's all marked up. It's all node controlled. Did I add the lane connectors? Yep, lane connectors for this ramp here. B4 better than A4. I agree. I like the B4. If it depends. If you have a heavier highway or a heavier arterial, the A4 favors the arterial because you get a free-flowing right-hand exit for right turns and a free-flowing right-hand exit for left turns. So there's no stoppage on the arterial. The positive of the A4 is that the this acts as a buffer. So this space here, this little bit of road, can act as a buffer so that they're not backing up on this road. That's really all there is to it. That makes sense? That's how I see it, at least. Make a stop line between the concrete hills. I don't know what that means. So they don't need to cross the roads? Nope, they're going to cross the roads because that's how it works in real life. Pub, welcome in. Greetings from Argentina. Thanks for being here. Welcome. No traffic blocking sidewalks. No jaywalking pedestrians. No traffic slowing buses. Cars only. Cool. Yeah, the B is my preferred one because it favors the highway, but it depends. If you have a really sticky arterial, the A4 might be the better option. I don't know. I don't know your life. Richard, welcome in. Right turn arrows? Nope, I can't change that. That's just based on the... It's based on how wide the turn is, and I'm not going to modify that. Did I do this? I did. Okay. I think it's complete. I think that's everything, as far as I can tell. What do we think? Shark teeth, but in between the concrete, you'll find a stop line. Oh, interesting. Here it's one or the other. You pick one, move on with your life. There can only be one. So right now I'm lining up for the picture. Chat, can you say cheese? Can everyone say cheese, please? Or at least your favorite cheese. If you don't want to say cheese, that's fine, but I'll go first. American. I love a good American cheese. Or powdered cheese from the Easy Mac box. Call me a classic man. I only like real cheese. The real cheese included in the blue box of macaroni and cheese. I hate that. I hate that. Only the best. Only the best. Chat. Only the best. Velveeta, mac, no cheese. Oof. Parmesan, yep. Provolone. Smoked Gouda, I agree with that. Gouda's really good. I think cheddar is probably my actual favorite if I had to come up with a favorite. So everyone, these are going in the workshop. That's why I'm taking these pictures. The first one is already up. The second one's about to be up. That's pretty good. And we'll save it. Swiss cheese. Cheddar has to be sharp. Extra sharp. If it's going to be cheddar, extra sharp. No exceptions. Preferably Cabot. Do you know Cabot sharp cheddar? Excuse me, Cabot extra sharp cheddar. It comes in a flannel package, which sounds kind of gross, but it's not. It's really, really good. So I'm going to copy the name of this without saving over it, hopefully. And this is the A version. Yumble's Parklow A version. Copy. Paste. Philly cheesesteak has cheese whiz. Yeah, I think there's plenty of room for synthetic cheese, or like cheese made with vegetable oil. I don't want it on a burger, though, is the thing. I want like cheddar. I'd prefer cheddar or provolone if it's a burger, personally. Swiss is fine, too. Swiss is okay. Slaguni. Oh, goodness. Georgian cheese. That's wild. You like the air and the easy cheese. Well, stop doing that. That's bad for you. Opinions on blue cheese? I like it. Thumbs up for blue cheese. I agree with it. I agree with it in principle. All right, A version, save. Let's get this test. Let's get it tested. Aussie Jack, what? Swiss is for the weak? I don't think Swiss is for the weak. It's not as bad as people who don't like it say it is, but I don't like it as much as people who like it do. Like, I'm kind of in the middle. Yuck on blue cheese. I like blue cheese. It's weird. I like it on certain pizzas. I've had like a buffalo pizza recently. How about blue cheese with buffalo sauce wings? Like, you know, buffalo wings. I think that's fine. What's my setup? It's in the Pesco. It's in my about page. The full description is in the about page. How about chevre? Chevre. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing it right, but I haven't heard of it. Weekly cheese review. Yeah, right. Everybody send me a cheese, please. And if you send me cans of Cheese Whiz, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be very mad. I'm going to be peeved. You heard it here first. Blue cheese tastes like paint. Yeah, but it's really good paint. It's the best paint. Tastes like the best paint I ever had. Oh, the A version got a better picture. The B version is more dramatic and like hyped up, and the A version is more complete looking. That's okay though. So let's test this out. Let's see what's the story, Wishbone. 48 gigabytes of RAM is decidedly an even number, Zachary. So DIMMs, dual inline memory modules, have to be put in pairs. Not always, but my motherboard requires them to be put in pairs. So what 2 pairs could I put in to get 48? That's the math problem. So when someone tells you how much RAM they have, you can usually work backwards. There's generally only 4 DIMM slots, so 4 memory spaces, right? So I've got 4 modules. They're in sets, so they have to match. So how does that work out? And they have to be the same. 25. That's a good guess. You only have 2 slots. Oh no. 2 by 16, 2 by 8 is correct. Cuboid got it right. That's the answer. So 2 of them are 8 gigabyte and 2 of them are 16 gigabyte. And that gives me a total of 48 gigs of RAM. As long as they match, as long as the pairs match, that's all that matters, right? So don't worry about it. It works great. You'll see it right now. Look at it go. See, I've got 47.93 gigs of system RAM. You can see the whole picture there. I wouldn't lie. I wouldn't lie. 2 pairs of 12? No. So they only come in like, nowadays it's generally 4, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, 32, I think is generally the increments. If you only have 2 slots, don't buy 4 by 16. Oh no, Jersey. Yeah, 48 gigs of RAM has been good for me. I could be fine with 32, but it's very close. You'll see when this number jumps up, the game RAM usage, once that jumps up, it's dangerously close to 32, so you always want to have that leeway. Plus, keep an eye on your system RAM usage, because your game RAM usage isn't the whole picture. Because I'm running this, I'm running OBS, I'm running Opera, I'm running a music program, I'm running... what else? No doubt there's some background processes going on. I have a couple peripherals plugged in that the computer's obviously reading. So there's more going on than just the game. Did I change my page file? No, it's managed by the system. 60 is probably default. If it needed to go up, it would go up. It's managed by the system. I don't recommend, unless your load time is really, really long, I don't recommend manually changing that, because a lot of people who, unless you're savvy, if you're savvy, do whatever you want. You don't need to listen to me if you know better than me, but a lot of people look up how to change their page file size, and they like mess stuff up by tinkering, which is not ideal. It's not what you want to do. So let's see if this works. The A version, the B version. This is the A version, which we're testing. Perfect. Perfect. And all of the... Yep. All the lane math, you know, all the lane connectors came through. These are good. Those are good. Very nice. Let's measure. Let's measure. Should be 48 if it's the same as the other one. Oh, 44. This one's shorter? Why? It's shorter? Really? Can anyone explain why that happened? Unless this one's also 44. Oh, it's also 44. Okay, never mind. I'm just insane. I assumed... Oh, but these are still 45. Why is that the case? Oh, because we're not measuring from the middle. So these are 45 off the end. But the middle is not there. The middle is actually here. So, all right, never mind. Doesn't matter. What I want to do is drop in this interchange. So I need 44 units of space. Jake, welcome in. Jake the Zombie. Thanks for being here. Thanks for finding your way over to the YouTube. Much appreciated. Guys, shout out to everyone who found their way over from Twitch to YouTube. Thanks for bearing with as we go through these times together. I'll just do that. We're just going to eyeball it for now. Just to get a test on it and make sure that there's not any like obvious issues. Thank you, Jake. When you last played Fallout 4, you had 300 gigs of mods. You can raise memory requirements a lot. 300 gigs of mods? Ew. What? 300 gigs of, like, assets? That's wild. That is nutty. Possibly excessive, I would say. Might be too much. Might be too many mods. Says me. Okay, Zach, I'm not going to be able to check my email right now, but I'll be checking it like later today or tomorrow. Bro, how do I remember? Angelo, I can't answer that. Only you can answer that for you. Jorge, thanks for subscribing. Welcome in. I'm just going to buy these a little bit of space so there's no crazy quirkiness going on here. That one. That should do it. I want to connect these also just for my own purposes. I think that's it. We do have to turn on splitting and merging options, or whatever this is. What's it called? Enable highway-specific merging splitting rules. Cool. Oh, how do you remember it? Click join. Yeah, Angelo. Yeah, it's $2.99. $2.99 a month, but you get the emotes. And you get your name on screen. Really prestigious stuff. Really prestigious. You also get your name taken off the list. Just kidding. You get put on the list, but it's a good list. Can you only join on a computer? I think so. I think you have to be on browser. I'm not sure though. 30 mods, 1.7 thousand assets. The assets are what do it in for RAM. I know, Zach. I responded. I responded with words. I spoke back to you. I said I'll check it later because I can't check it right now. I just can't. I'm just doing, I'm just doing it. I'm just doing the thing. The only yield that really needs to happen is this. And even that is just the left turn, but there's no way to break it up, so everybody just gets to yield there. So this favors, when compared to the B parklow, here, let's actually remove this one and move this one a little closer so we can see it. The A parklow allows all the traffic. There should be no slowdown or stoppage of the traffic on the arterial. So all of the traffic on this 6-lane road gets to exit for free onto the highway. You just saw it there. That's the left turn. This one's the right turn. The traffic on the highway is free flowing unless they want to make a left, in which case they queue up here. And by queue up, I mean they just go right through and I can't stop them. Join is not available on iPad and iPhone. Oh, understood. We'll ignore one silly question per stream. I don't ignore anything. Chat's just too fast these days, guys. You don't understand. These used to be a small operation. Now it's become something else. Now it's become a medium operation. And I can't keep up, I'll be honest. But I do my best. Thanks for your patience. These are supposed to... Yeah, okay. I knew I set them up properly. I guess you just have to click them and they magically come back. Node controller is acting a bit funky, but it does look a lot better when the nodes are controlled properly. Yeah, there's nothing to do there. Let's actually move this away. Does anyone want to see how the light looks on this one? I'll try and do it quick. I know, Horadep, I know, it's a travesty. YouTube sends them all so fast. I could put it in slow mode, but that... How will I learn, you know? How will I learn? I gotta learn, man. Twitch doesn't slow down either. Twitch is just, you get what you get. Yes, traffic lights. Dottie is into it. Dottie's like, yes. Australia is online big time right now. I'm pretty sure. All right, traffic lights coming online. What do we need? I'm saying this gets broken up, and this one gets broken up, and this one can stay always on. So that's always on. The right turn will always be on. This right turn will always be on. I'm going to do 9, or maybe 8 and 8 again. So that's kind of one phase. So let's do it. This traffic and this traffic. The right turn can always go. The right turn can always go there. And this one can always go no matter what. So phase 1. Let's invite the left turns to go. Phase 1 will be left turns going. And then phase 2 will be straight through traffic leaving. I think that's it. That should work okay. Let's just see. The timings may be all wrong, but what it is shouldn't be too bad. Oof. I hate it already. I might split up I might stagger them. And by stagger them, I mean I might put them out of phase from one another. This is one way where it could work, but as you can see, it's not very efficient. It doesn't look good at all to me. Link to mods, exclamation point mods will bring up the mods in chat. There, I got it. Hopefully, as long as Stream Elements comes through for me, it'll pop up. There it is. Yep, there's the mod list. Anti-Tar Heel, welcome back. Or I don't know if you left or not, but so this is not quite where I want it to be. So let's stop this and let's put them out of phase from one another. So I'm going to flip-flop the first phase. Actually, we're going to flip-flop the second phase because it'll be easier for me to remember. So that means, or I guess it's flip-flopping both, really. Now the left stop and these go. Save, and then the second one, those stop, those go. Save, start. Let's see if that does anything different. Nope, it's the worst of both worlds, I think. Dottybot, what do you think? Norman Brown, thank you for hanging out. I'll catch you next time. Thank you. Make the stop for through traffic much shorter than the traffic coming off the ramp? No. No, there's no real reason to do that, I don't suppose. This is actually not bad. Think on it for a second. Roundabouts are better than traffic lights unless it's an intersection. Yeah, transitional, yes. If it's a high density intersection, roundabouts are not good. You're correct. Thank you, Richard. Yes. Yep, the music is good. I agree. It's by Chill Hop. Tar Heel's been chillin'. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So the advantages, the disadvantages, I don't know. I don't like how much I'm seeing traffic stopped. This is a two-phase light. But I think this is the way to do it. You think the left turn phase is a bit... Well, it's a two-phase light, Dottie. There's always a left turn phase going, is the thing. The way I have it set up currently. We could always... I mean, let's do what you're saying. Let's... Horadep, the yield variant would fail with enough traffic. It would fail and back up, so I'm just imagining that there's more traffic in my mind's eye. So let's do this. Let's do... the first phase will be the left turn cycle. And really, that's all it's doing, isn't it? It's just the left turn cycle. They have to stop. They go, they stop. Okay. The first one is the left turns exiting the highway. And maybe we'll just do that for like 4 seconds. Or 5 seconds. And then the second step will be more like 9 seconds. And instead of the left turns going, the left turns will stop and the through traffic will get to go. So the left turn stop, through traffic. Add, start, play. Yeah. I think you're right. Just consolidate it with the left turns rather than having it bounce back and forth like on the B park low. Because I do think the best way to do it on the B park low is to have it bounce back and forth to where left turning traffic to where traffic comes in off the highway. Well, on this one I did a lot of free flowing stuff. I don't know. Either way, you can make the left turns very, very short, or I could even put it on a better timer. Helen, good morning. Did you only sleep for an hour? Just control both lights separately? No, that's blasphemy. They have to be within phase of each other. They have to be reacting to one another or timed together. Otherwise, I'll feel like I'm cheating. We should do it, at the very least, it should be a longer second phase. So at the very least, let's do like a 12 second. Or like 12... Let's do like 12 to 20 seconds, and we'll turn the flow sensitivity to like 3.3. And that should do it. As long as the left turning traffic always clears, the rest of it is pretty much guaranteed to work out here. Yeah. For this situation, that's as good as it needs to be. Like that's a very clear looking that's a very clear looking interchange. And a lot of cars don't need to stop also, which is kind of what you want in this situation. Yeah. Yeah. I'll accept that. That's good. Glenn, welcome. From which Lancaster, though? There's a few. Which Lancaster are you talking about? And by a few, I mean there's so many. The good morning was for someone that said good evening. Oh, I'm sorry, Helen. Sorry. They're only using one lane to go straight. Correct. Yeah, you're right. They are only using one lane to go straight. Can you see why? There's a reason for that. Did I turn on lane switching so they can use both lanes? Yeah. I mean, the solution would be this. Let's do it. If they want to, they can do whatever they want. Live your life, get crazy. But the reason is because this left turn is occupying that for lane math reasons. That's what it is. Frederico, welcome in. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. It's the setting in TMPE. But the reason that it was that way is because this is just a dedicated left turn. But yeah, if they want to use the middle, they can go for it, I suppose. The left, I could let the left out of the middle, but that would create a weave. The other thing is I didn't bake that into the asset, so that these in the middle are not baked in. These on the outsides are. These are when you download it from the Steam Workshop, you get these and these automatically. These you'd have to do yourself if you want to do that. Elias, that's a good idea. This isn't really a city. It's actually just a big empty map full of traffic, full of intercity traffic. But that's kind of where I like to play the game most. This is my favorite part of the game, is like playing with traffic and traffic lights and intersections, interchanges. If you've seen my stuff, if you've seen the videos that I make on here, that's what it is. Have I patented the park low? I don't think I have. Yeah, I think that's all I got. This one's going to be in the workshop. I'm going to put it there in a minute. I'll doctor up the descriptions of the different assets. But yeah, you'll have to time the traffic lights yourself, or just do yields, or just leave it alone and let it party and do whatever you want. Whatever's good. Beat you to it. Pillsburied, welcome in. Can I increase the volume of vehicles with mods? Yes. Yep. But right now this is just a 4-way intercity connection. This is what's going on. Somebody complained in the workshop that I had pedestrians on the highway leading into the map that I put up. And it's like, yeah, that's how all the spawns work. That's how the train spawns work. That's how the highways work. Like, I don't really know. You can't walk on them otherwise. You can only walk on them at the spawn. Other than that, the pedestrians don't walk there. No pedestrians on this map. No, there are not. Yeah, you'll not see pedestrians walking here. Because this is kind of... The walking stops here, and there's no reason to walk between these 2 points. But yeah, that's all I got. Map ends are madness. These will be in the workshop. The other one, I think I already put it... Let me see. The other one is already there. And I think I have a workshop link. That should work. I haven't patented the Parklo because I didn't invent it, but... Yeah, if you want to see my Steam Workshop creations, that link there will show you both of these partial cloverleafs. This one now, this one later. You'll need mass transit to use them because they do include 2-lane highway. But that's it. And there's no raids on YouTube. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'd like to have a video out the day after tomorrow. I'll be making it tomorrow. It'll come out the next day. What else? Stream happens on... Mondays and Thursdays. So Thursday, probably around 4 or 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is when I'd like to start, I think. One does not simply walk into the Interchange test map. Yeah, that's true. That's it. That's all I got. Everyone, I'm going to go have some food. Enjoy the rest of your nights. Enjoy your mornings. A lot of you are waking up. There's some Australians in here. It's some time of day there. I don't really understand it myself. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Subscribe here if you haven't. That's about it. New videos every week. Streams every week. Much appreciated. Thanks, Rex. Shout out to the mods. Cuboid, thank you. Rex, thank you. Daniel, if you're still in here, thanks for hanging out. Angelo, good to see you. Dave D. People on the streets. Yep, people on the highway. Appreciate all of you. Thank you for helping me do this. Thanks for helping me do, whatever. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for spreading the word. If I share something and you like it, thanks for telling other people about it. All that good stuff. Nope, Zach, I'm going to go eat food. Sorry to disappoint. All right. Appreciate you all. I'll see you at the next one. Enjoy these. They're in the workshop, but I'll be streaming on Thursday. Gabby, thank you. Gabby, I appreciate it. Everyone,